Lords and ladies, happy Thanksgiving. And also, welcome back to my street 5 years later with your host. Oh, wait, no, hold on a second. What are we talking about? It's not back to 5 years later. Sorry. I am on autopilot. Let's try that again. Lords and ladies, happy Thanksgiving, and welcome back to another episode of. Okay, much better. So, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And, we're already getting Mrs. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. We've watched a Thanksgiving Disco Pops episode. Don't worry, it's been 4 years almost, and I still have not got a Thanksgiving musical episode. So, Merry Halloween. I gotta go. My fam's here, so I'm gonna play with my brother. Well, I guess that someone has Thanksgiving plans, over here. There's not really much to do. So, in order to celebrate an occasion that has virtually nothing to do with me, I thought we'd take a look at, do another, holiday gacha review billing, essentially. I was found out Jax's middle name is Dean Martin. First of all, that's two middle names. Second of all, nice reference on behalf of his parents. And that's it. I phrased it like there's third of all, but there is no third of all. I'm a little late. I was watching the BFG. That is perfect. That is perfect. So, yeah, speaking of the BFG and stuff like that, since we've been on a Giants kick as of recently in Gacha Review, how I said there was an idea of doing a Giant series or something. It's cooking. It's cooking. There have been plans and scenes done and stuff. So, yeah, needless to say, we are actually trying that out. So, I'm glad you're actually going back watching the BFG, so you know what I was talking about the whole time. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try my own hand at a Giant story eventually. Again, working on it. Okay, I might have to go soon as well, depending on when dinner is done. Okay, well then let's go ahead and get this show on the road. So right off the bat, there are a couple of things I should mention that I'm going to start off with another request, because I do know that on the list of people that people want me to review, there have been requests for aesthetic prints. And it just so happens, type in Thanksgiving Gacha into YouTube search results, and even though it was from 2 years ago, aesthetic prints is the first result that appears. And let's just say it was uploaded on Thanksgiving 2020. So yeah, we're going to watch this, and I'm going to comply with the wishes of the good public. So let's see what the aesthetic prints stuff is about. And I've already mentioned I'm not doing Kidnapped by Giants for a while. Please stop asking this. I keep repeating this to you every time. I'm not going to do that anytime soon. It gets boring having to explain the same thing over and over again to the same person. Johnny told me someone disliked both of his latest Disco Pops episodes because they weren't long enough. Did the person specify that's why they disliked the videos? Because that's interesting. I know. Shorter videos are good for retention, so I wouldn't worry about it too much personally. I don't know. Unless they were like 30 seconds, in which case, yeah, try telling a story during that time. It's a bit difficult in the Gacha mini-movie style, but that we'll get, not getting into that. So anyway, we're going to watch the Darwin special, Psy's First Thanksgiving. Bear in mind, I know nothing about Psy and nothing about the Darwins. This might be part of something else, but it's came up on Thanksgiving, so if I'm out of the loop, that is why. So, without further ado, on with the review. Okay, nice establishing shot already. Oh, and it's going to be voice acted. Oh, that saves me from having to pause and read all the time. Perfect.
Aww.
Wait. Oh, hold on. No, it's not. It's not voice acted, it's sound effects that are gonna. Okay. I have seen this style being done before. There's a series called Not Your Average Girl that is that's from one of like my OG favorites from back in the day, favorite gachas, Midori Stories. And yeah, there's actually a lot of that going on with sound effects. So yeah, I've seen this style done before, so I guess I am gonna read for a bit. I also like how we have external props because the list of gacha props in there actually suck, and also multiple camera angles mean, most likely multiple renders to get all the approximations and stuff done. So clearly, Aesthetic Prince knows how to do aesthetics. Who would have guessed? So there we go. Oh, there's a lot of chat. Hold on a second. Oh, nope, it was not specified that was the reason. Okay. I'm nearly done with a drawing I made of Lester. Oh, fantastic! I've actually finished a video featuring Lester today. So yeah, my next Drama Club episode is fully prepared. It's just I'm waiting for Aiden to finish his one so we can publish on the same day and do our usual thing. You know how it goes. Okay. I only recently finished the first episode. I also finished watching the Code Purple reviews and I watched Sword Apocalypse review. Oh, you've been busy. I thank you for playing catch up on that one. Absolutely. And so you don't know who it is. So you don't know who it is, but you also know for a fact that the reason they disliked the video was because it was too long. Do you see how that doesn't work, Josh? I'd call you Ben 10 misleading fact at this point, but that joke is actually starting to wear out now. As usual, nobody gave criticism on it. So yeah, no one gave criticism, and Josh just assumed the reason behind the dislike. Yep, that sounds like Josh to me. Okay. Well, I'm sad I'm not going to be here long as I need to watch the BFG. Well, I can understand that, I suppose. Fair enough. Enjoy the BFG then. 1 was 5 minutes, the other was 8 minutes. Apparently that's not long enough. Apparently. Yeah, that's not too bad. By gacha mini movie standards, that's all right. I mean, that was like season 1 of The Mutant Girl has time durations roughly equivalent to that. I think the shortest episode, not counting like 2-parters, was 5 minutes. Counting 2-parters was 4. So yeah, I see what you mean. 4 was a bit too little for me. But yeah, the audience seemed to be okay with it mostly. Okay, so we've got a bit of a background with Aesthetic Prince. Okay, Darwin's is a family. I gather that from the Darwin's special. If they're the Darwins, they must be a family called Darwin, but, thanks anyway. And there's multiple videos about them, but I don't think they have an actual series. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. All right, I can get behind that. All right, one more question. I will try to make Kidnapped by Giants Christmas special if I have enough time to make it. Okay, so yeah, I will watch that around Christmas if that does end up actually happening, naturally. So yeah, fair enough. I do wonder how... Oh, wait a minute. I'm about to say, how did giants celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ? But then I realized then they weren't born as giants. So, yeah, never mind. Never mind about that. We're carrying on. Just throws it down, yeah. Are you playing with your toys? I never get why like parents always do this. They ask a bunch of questions where it's like the answer is very clearly yes, you can see it right there. I know they're trying to engage with like a young child or something, and then eventually if you do it for too long and the child becomes a teenager, then they get the Rick and Morty joke with Summer and Jerry where that happens, and whatever. All of you are probably too young for Rick and Morty anyway. Sigh. Sigh. And sigh, yeah, okay. You know what? A textual joke. I guess that wouldn't have worked if you did it in voice acting. So once again, actually using the medium. Yes! Mommy, Sissy, and brother are gone, but you have me! Oh, okay. How did he waddle off like that? How do you control his center of gravity as a child? What the heck? Also, I love this painting behind here. That's like not got nothing to do with the video, but the paintings in this house, they are amazing. And of course, we have the classic, Kevin MacLeod news track. I think it was him. I'm Angela Bala with breaking news.
Politics.
Oh, okay. We're gonna have one word be text-to-speech, but not everything else. Now I'm confused.
Politics. 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 Politics.
What is happening? What have you all made me watch? And why am I enjoying it so much? My goodness. That is one massive bag of Lays right there. Unless Sai is really that tiny, which he might be.
Papa.
Oh, that's a good point as well. Speaking of giant stuff, yeah, look at these proportions. Child and father. He's so large in comparison, he's out of frame. Now that is how you do perspective.
Papa.
You only like me when I have food. I mean, is he old enough to have solids yet? That's actually a good question. Is he on solid food? I guess he is. Okay, questions? No, we're moving back. What was that? No. Okay, so you take a screenshot from The Lion King, possibly an artist rendition, and you have to go through the effort of creating Mufasa and Sarabi in the corner where they were in the original shot. Why not just get the actual shot at that point? Why go through the effort? Like, I can appreciate like trying to make it accurate, but at the same time, there was such an easy solution. This is where it comes like, sometimes artists do like to show off, or, whether you're making like, a painting or a written work or a video, whatever. Sometimes you just like to show off that you can do something. I kind of think that's what happens with like Gacha Apex and Miss Devil sometimes. Their editing is very much focused on like, oh, look at what I can do with visuals. Look what I learned to do specifically for this. Am I going to apply it to a story? Not necessarily, but maybe do someday. In this case, yeah, it's like you've got the story. Let's go add some little bit to it. I guess I'm kind of guilty of that myself in a way with like the water physics in the mutant girl and like the lab with the foregrounds and backgrounds, but that all served a purpose. So it's not done without reason, I hope, anyway. I mean, up to you lot, I guess. Decide for yourselves if I'm a hypocrite or not. Clearly you're the most balanced people to tell and ask this question. Also, I should probably... I'm going to go into this format. I prefer it this way. There we go. All right. Let's see. What have we got here? Jessica says, Thanksgiving is the best holiday. Well, someone sure felt happy. I thought you were sad about the dislikes when you told Eli. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, clearly one dislike on two separate videos. Clearly that is cause for much sadness. I assure you all, when dislikes were still visible, I got a few. Partly because of my outros, like encouraging them to be there, but whatever. Also confusing that you have music laid over music in this instance. This is the first note of a song, but you have music laid over the top of it. Okay, that is cute. You know what? I actually did see my cousin filmed a video of his daughter when she was like, how old would she have been at the time? Like 3 or 4, maybe? No. Yes, 3 or 4. And there was just like the like Frozen was playing on the TV, and and like got to Let It Go, obviously. And as Elsa was singing the song, you just see like his 3-year-old daughter just like looking up the TV going, "Let it go, let it go." It's like I still remember that video. This is why family said embarrassing stuff of you as children, because it makes everyone else laugh at your expense. So yeah, I hope you're prepared for that knowledge when it eventually comes back and they show you years later. Good luck. Okay, but yeah, that whole like music thing, that is still very distracting. It's like if you know what? I'm gonna show you what I mean. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Here we go. Imagine I just have this in the background, and then you also play this over the top of it. Like, I'm sorry, but is that not an assault on the senses to have 2 separate tracks playing at once? I feel like it is. Okay. Also, I saw your Kahoot stream. Oh, yeah, good. That Kahoot stream did surprisingly well. Like, it was a spur of the moment idea. Like, it put back like whatever Gacha review I was supposed to do like on that day. I hadn't just even decided what project I was going to review on the day, and I was like, oh, I guess we're doing a Kahoot now. But so yeah, we were not expecting that to perform as well as it did. And maybe it was to avoid copyright. I don't know if that's how that works, layering music on top of music to avoid it being registered. I suppose that would work, but it's still very unpleasant to the ears. I'm supposed to go grocery shopping while watching a child on my own. What? Finally, something to do! Sai, look! It's Elge! What? This is Elge when he was a baby. Oh, okay, you recognize the name. Come on, we've got some shopping to do. I love this little hat they got put on there. You know what? Again, I appreciate like the layering done here. You know what? For a while, but during season 1 of The Mutant Girl, I was really not sure how to do like an actual like a car scene at all. But yeah, I didn't think to like do multiple cuts and stuff at the time, and import the characters the way that I did. Nowadays, that would feel like basic knowledge. But yeah, I guess back then it did not cross my mind. Then there are some times when it doesn't quite work, but you just about manage to put the image into here. You know what? That is fair. I guess if you wanted this car park specifically, then it's good to have that in there, because you need like the car's angled a certain way to make that work, I suppose. Wait, is that a different angle of the same car? Let me just check back in the previous scene. Okay, no, it is angled in the same direction, so I guess you just had to find a thing that matched. Okay, all right then. Okay, he's definitely gotten smaller. He was not. I know he was tiny before, but he was not that small. Come on, that is excessive. He is still a fetus size. Let's see what we need to get. Get everything. Get everything now. I guess it is Thanksgiving. We're supposed to be. I haven't said the word Thanksgiving yet, but it's implied by the title, so I guess you do need a big spread, is what I understood. Everything. Hey, you getting something to do? Now you have something to do. Don't complain. Oh yeah, my favorite scene. Airglow. Okay, that's a different spelling. There's either a capital I or a lowercase l. That was not there before. I know, I know. It's kind of boring. Only Airglow doesn't like turkey. Chicken! Oh yeah, wait. Okay. Vegetarian speaking here. Is there much of a difference between chicken and turkey as far as taste goes? That's a question I open up to the chat. Also, you can get someone. You can just have someone not have the turkey unless they need a family a main course feast that everyone can try. Like that's like part of it. I don't know. And behold, the most useless person has arrived. Yamcha. I'm kidding. I do actually like Yamcha, especially in OG Dragon Ball. Okay. I was meant to finish the Ghost Girl Kahoot I started making. Yeah, you know, I'm definitely doing more Kahoot streams because they worked a treat last time. I love streams where I can, you know, the reason I switched to doing mainly streams nowadays, well, partly to do with like time for editing and stuff, but also so I can really interact with you lot because I love doing that. That's why, you know, everything comes out as premieres now, and I think I'm, you know, try actually be there because, yeah, I'm a social creature. How do you do real life images with Gacha while keeping the original colors? Oh, okay. So if you're thinking about it in terms of actually, you know what, I can show this. I can show this for people that answer my turkey versus chicken question. Let me just, I have to switch modes to do that. I'll just do a quick tutorial on how that actually works. Okay, so all right, so you see in Gacha now. Oh my, I just realized, yeah, you're getting this is my background for like a bunch of different characters for different shows. And there is also just myself when I put myself in thumbnails, which reminds me I forgot to do that. Oh no, I did do that this week. Just used a reused one. Okay, so what you would do here essentially is I don't know, just click anywhere in any of these, and yeah, no matter what section you're in, what's important is the left side. So if you click Save PNG down there, you tap that, and then you can save a PNG of just the gacha character with a transparent background, and then you can put that character in literally anything. You know, just have a separate layer, and that's done. The original colors are kept, and everything is perfectly fine. So yeah, that's how you do it. All right, now let's see what we got for turkey and chicken. Did we get a background color for the drawing, or should I just keep it white? For Leicester. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it doesn't really matter for Leicester, really. I suppose. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you had to leave before I finished explaining. I guess someone tell him to rewind if he missed it, please. That will. Okay, so you prefer chickens. Okay, so there is a noticeable difference. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay. That Josh has already deceived me once during this stream alone, but I'll trust him this time against my better judgment. Oh, and also I just realized I've been having messages in Discord. Let me just check. I want to make sure no one's trying to claw their way like in and stuff. Hold on. Oh no, I just realized, but it's BB's posted on the button bunch. That's part of what happened. Okay. Oh, and look at that. Ghosty is in fact clawing to, be let in, as I expected. Okay. All right, we'll do that. Oh, if yes, I am on PC. I've got on record to say that multiple times. So yeah, if it's not in mobile, then yeah, I guess just doing I've heard like background remover on different editing softwares. That's the way to do it, I guess. That also would technically work. Either way, it's multiple layers that you get. And also if you're chroma keying something and you're losing the colors, like Johnny said before, then what you should do is try a different color that you're chroma keying out, one that's not on the characters, ideally. Right, where are you, Ghosty? Here you are. All right, here we go. I also invited Aiden before, but yeah, he hasn't shown up yet. Okay.
Oh.
What is this? And please, why was it allowed to exist? Excuse me. Yes. You know where the turkeys are? I thought this was the turkey owl. He just like second guessed himself before he moved on from, I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. Except you weren't. You just grabbed chicken. What? Okay. So you are trying to find a turkey, but you just grabbed chicken for the one son that doesn't like them. Okay. So it's not a replacement for like the whole meal. Okay, got it. Got it. What a coincidence. Also, this is another example of what I said before. Sometimes artists just like to show off. There is no reason for this woman's eyes to be staring into my soul when their character's in profile, and also having that mouth that is just unnatural looking. Even though it's more realistic, I hate it. Stop. Why? Why? It's bad enough when Gacha kind of stick their tongues out like that. Oh god. Okay. My baby points out the chicken, so baby, did she not see the baby the whole time? Really? I know I joked he was small, but he's not that small. Yeah, if I was a baby, I would not like to see that close up of that lady. I'd be horrified. He's so beautiful. No wonder you're his father. That implies, because there's no comma there, it's the way that's phrased implies that she's like, oh, he's an attractive child. No wonder you haven't abandoned him yet. What? No, this is why you need commas. No wonder, comma. You're his father, as in you are his father again, because. Okay. You can add all the layers you want, but it does not disguise the need to spell. You're too kind. He looks like both me and my wife. Oh, see, now we have your spelt correctly. Why did it take so long before? Oh, and also I didn't hear the beep. Sorry, Ghost. Here you are.
What the heckity wackity is that?
I was requested to watch this channel.
What in the ever-living, butter-loving son of a shitter is that?
I have no idea.
Excuse me, creature that just crawled out of hell. We're here to watch.
We're here for a wholesome Thanksgiving experience. Kindly go back into the dimension from whence you came,
Please, the ladder to the Netherlands is right over there.
Can I just say, like, commas are important people. Ironically, you missed out a comma in that sentence. Commas are important, comma, people.
Sir.
Miss, I am married, and I clearly just said in the previous line that I only finished speaking now.
Also, I'm going to say, her eyes were blue and then they changed to gray.
Her eyes were horrific, they changed to horrific. I'm trying not to look in her general direction, but fair enough. Miss, it's crowded in here. Just let me shop, please.
Are you going to walk over?
He's married, dear.
An
Oh,
employee.
I just wait a minute. Whereas
An
you're
employee-
having the grandmother look right now. What is going on here?
Okay. This is my favorite. So, an employee isn't going to stop this, but you know who is?
A random grandma.
Yeah, mysteriously appearing grandmother.
Yep, absolutely.
Please, grandmother, save me from this woman.
All right. You think it would fit Lester's color palette? Okay. Lester's been in uniform for every scene that we've seen him in. He doesn't really have a defined, like, color palette for his clothes yet. If anything, his hair's orange. Would violet really work? Okay, I don't know. We'll see. You're the experts. It's Maddie's, dear. Oh, I was just saying hi and how cute the baby was.
We don't need her face in focus.
Yeah. Oh, good. Your child looks normal. Thank goodness. Kimura, where were you? I lost my young child while flirting with a random person in a supermarket. Mother of the year. You left me! Happy Thanksgiving, abandoned children.
Happy Thanksgiving. Like, how did anyone just... Oh, no.
Okay, did her head... Oh, hold on. Her head just changed. Okay, look. Oh, look. Head number one type. Head, like chin. Her chin moved. Her chin morphed, and her eyes went further down on her face, moving her forehead and skull. And this creature is...
like,
This is a channel called Aesthetic Prince, and I've been commenting the aesthetics of this channel up until this scene. Everything's been great until this scene.
Usually, when a gacha character or person in general looks down, the eyes angle with the curve of the face.
Yes, but unfortunately, if you import the eyes onto it, you can't do that. Look at that! The nose has moved down because the nose is actually on the character, but the mouth and eyes have stayed in the exact same place. The chin has been manually transformed.
What is this creature?
I don't know, but human is not the answer. I'm sorry, Kimura. I'll buy you a Barbie or something.
Okay, this is the worst mother.
Yeah, exactly.
He's had some sort of facial reconstruction surgery that was horribly botched.
Wait, hold on. The grandmother of Sai, from what you remember. Wait, so then why did Sai's father not acknowledge the grandma then? His mother/mother-in-law? I don't know which it is, because again, don't know the show yet, but it's one of them. He's bound to know the person. Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, worst mother ever. Don't get her a Barbie, get her a Monster High doll, please. Get with the times. I want 2 Barbies since you left me.
Actually, no. I'm just gonna say this kid has a point. It's horribly traumatizing to leave your child in the middle of the store to flirt with a stranger. Also, her eyebrows are inside of her eyeballs.
That's a good point, yeah. That's another manual thing in Gacha, but that should have been, like, caught in the edit. Okay, I'll get you 2 Barbies. They
These
look
are
less plastic than I do.
these are two horrible creatures from the depths.
Yep.
I wonder what sort of man reached out and was like, "Yeah, this is hot."
Either that or it could be that as she got older, she tried to hold on to her youth and beauty and stuff. So then she went through like all the pursuits and stuff. Tale as old as time, unfortunately.
Or I have another.
Now he acknowledges her. Okay, so they do know each other, right? Grandma,
Also,
what are you doing here?
I have another theory.
Yeah.
That woman is clearly a creature from the worlds beyond, and she asexually butted a child one day, and has been living in the human realm ever since.
Either that, or you know how some cultures will have will have spirits that will kidnap children. Yeah, Kimura is a kidnapped child, and that's the demon that took her. Tried to pose as human and failing miserably. The same reason why you're here. I mean, we're
Okay.
probably going to have a feast together, but
Is it a few days before Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving proper?
I would have thought it would be. Considering she said get everything, I think it's Thanksgiving proper. I don't think
Like,
food would keep for a while, depending on what you get.
also, no. Most food has preservatives so that they can last a few days. So if you go there, Thanksgiving shopping a few days before Thanksgiving, everything will keep just fine. I was about to say, if you went to a supermarket on Thanksgiving Day, I'm afraid to say that if you don't get there early in the morning, everything is going to be sold out.
That is true. So yeah, maybe they did go earlier then. I'm buying a turkey and making. Oh wait, I'm buying a turkey and making a peach cobbler. So what? Wait, their family. They're either mother and son or mother-in-law and son-in-law. They're not going to have Thanksgiving meal together. All right.
Or it's like
Great.
kind of
Now
like
I'd have to buy a turkey. You didn't. Okay, so if you are having a meal together, you didn't discuss this prior to now, and it only just. What if you have 2 turkeys? What would you have done then?
it's like maybe this is the concept of a potluck Thanksgiving. Like, it is a thing where family members have dinner together but bring different main dishes. But yeah, it's
Okay,
usually
but these
coordinated
2 are buying the
beforehand.
same main dish.
What?
Yeah,
Also,
exactly.
look at that baby just looking up at the ceiling like ah.
Yeah, fair enough. You know something? It's weird how this is an intentional effect as of a child completely zoned out, but yet that's the exact same look we see on a bunch of other characters that are much older unintentionally. Which is just bizarre to me. Also, this is probably the one time that I've seen a character, use the drooling mouths and it not be in a heat product, so I'm very glad for that. Okay, that's the mother of his wife. So it's his mother. Okay, so mother-in-law, still likely to, feast in the same place.
Unless it's one of those situations where the son has a good relationship with the mother-in-law, but the daughter doesn't. What?
Maybe, but if again they're still eating together, so they've got to be on good enough terms at least to be, having meals together. Oh, so this kind of thing about just great effects and layering. Yeah, I mentioned the effects and layering in a previous scene, but I'll mention it again. Yes, it does, with the exception of the effects and layering applied to that woman's face, because that will live in my nightmares now. Hey, cutie. Oh, you're getting bigger. I disagree. That child has shrunk in pretty much every scene we've seen him in so far. I see you smiling, cutie. Grandma, I think your eyesight's going, I'm sorry to say. That is not a smile.
Like he was smiling a second ago, and then he got distracted by like a coin dropping, probably out of the purse of that terrifying spirit demon.
Hey, you go. This crowd is still. Sorry, I missed that. I was typing to Josiah. Hey, it's gonna love your peach cobbler tomorrow. Okay, yeah.
Oh, so it's the
Get
day
out of this
before
crowded store. We haven't seen a
Thanksgiving.
single crowded person up in this point. We've seen a few extras, but no crowds. Oh wow, look at that crowded store. Again, I think Grandma's eyesight's going. Mummy's at work. She'll be home later.
Put in the safe spots for 20 minutes, man.
Yeah, don't make me do my Thwomp from Mario impression again. Don't make me swallow my goatee as well. That is awful. That is, again, gacha layering. That's unfortunately how it actually comes in the actual app. Can you move the heck aside? I mean, I could very clearly go around you because this place is not narrow.
Crowded in the slightest.
Yeah. This shop ain't big enough for the two of us. Urgh! Well, actually, if you just go around that way, then it is very, very much big enough for the two of us.
Oh no,
Oh,
Ghost.
I see. Never mind then.
Jack's there in the chat. Oh no, Ghosty here, my worst nightmare. Oh no, I didn't know you had a pathological fear of lesbians.
Oh my word. Well, that concept is out in the world now.
I'm here to unga bunga on your gachas.
Oh.
Anyway.
20 minutes? I wasn't even in the store for that long.
Grocery stores have well, it feels like it. Grocery stores have magical time dilation powers.
Uh-huh. It feels like you better tone it down, pal. Don't tell me to calm down. Dad fight, dad fight, dad fight.
Dad fight, dad fight.
Shut up! I just did. And he says while saying, okay, so I understand the idea of like having like the sound effects serve as like the voice acting, if you will. Again, I've seen it done before. Media Stories, prime example. But why actual words that don't match up to what is on screen? I don't get it. Excuse me. Okay, fine. You can make them rabid kittens. That's fine. In fact, you know what? It's funnier if we don't have the dialogue on screen, honestly. Just like have the rabid kitten sound effects. And the child with phone, I guess, yeah.
What? When did
Dad,
she
I like your dad. Oh, they're going to speak in baby language? Okay, I love that. I thought Sai just did the beep sound. I thought that came from him because it cut to him right as that happened.
No, they're just two adult men swearing in front of their children.
It's just like, can you imagine he opens his mouth and that's what comes out? It's like you know the Adventure Time episode where it's revealed that Finn like swallowed a computer and that's why he can do like an auto-tune singing voice.
God.
Yeah, well, it's just that Sai swallowed a computer at some point and can sing like Finn. What you eating for Tank's living? Okay, so baby talk is a translation, but it's a translation that translates to poorly worded English. That's like an extra layer of like to go over. Also, you have a concept of Tank's living.
What's you in for Tank's living?
Yeah, exactly. So this 1-year-old like has maybe even less than 1 year. This is Sai's first Thanksgiving. These children are the same age, I would reckon. So so
Also,
this child orders a concept of tanks living at this tender age.
yeah, Ghost Kitty. Of course, I went to see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah, send it over. All right. Happy Tanks Living, Ghosty. I was watching the BFG. Yeah, that's a good point. I think we've done enough comparisons for Jax's work, both re-uploads and original content. We just kind of like got him to watching the BFG. It's amazing. Babble. What? Oh, wait a minute. His full name is Cyril? Oh, so it shouldn't be Sai. It should be Si in that case, would be his nickname.
I thought his full name was like Cyrus or something.
That would make more sense because that's not how you. Yeah. I don't think anyone has said Cyril ever. Although it would be really fun is if at one point he does, like just like to take the Psyduck sound effects, just give them to him at some point, like just with no explanation. Get a life, dude! He wasn't the least bit perturbed by that. What is wrong with people? One roaring like a T-Rex in the middle of a store. What's wrong with you?
And also,
you're wearing a collar of a shirt outside of like a popped collar of a jacket. How did you even do that? How is that even possible?
Gotcha layering.
Again, this is the stuff that should come up during edits, especially if your channel name is Aesthetic Prince. Dabs in style. What?
We've always wanted to be dabbed on in style.
I guess, the guy was a hater, so we're doing the Jake Paul thing from 5 years ago. Okay. Anyway.
Also, as while we're watching these Thanksgiving gotchas, I'm also designing toys. VTuber Sona.
Oh, all right, good.
Mr. Darwin the T-Rex.
I was gonna say you need one for yourself as well. All right. Let's finish shopping and get the heck out of here. Yeah, I agree. This scene has gone on, especially the Darwin special, and yet we've only seen these two interact so far. I wonder if the other Darwins, what's going to go on their Thanksgiving? Oh, and grandmother, I should say that too. Yeah. Couldn't choose which fries to get.
This man is
actual
very
Thanksgiving food.
This guy is very irresponsible with this money.
He was told to get everything, so technically that's almost like a blank blank card right there.
Like, I'm pretty sure everything for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But yet here he is, getting fries.
You're doing great. You're doing great, baby. Why did they just call him baby? His name is Sid, thank you. Daddy is almost finished. Never shop. Okay, there's the time gap right there. Never shop the day before Thanksgiving, even though it's been mostly empty. We're supposed to think that this store is crowded, but it really isn't.
Like, he's saying never shop the day before Thanksgiving. Which is a good word of notice. Never shop the day before Thanksgiving.
You know what? My word of advice, never shop the day after Thanksgiving, because you get trampled to death. Oh, look, another morph chin. Fantastic. Oh, hey! Aww.
Like, I gotta say, it's another morph chin, but at least it's a morph chin done well. As opposed to that one. Yeah, as opposed to that one very weird lady.
And doesn't change at will, yes. I bet you're excited for Christmas. I'm so excited I forgot what holiday is tomorrow, and also to put an apostrophe in my yaw. It comes right after Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
You're explaining this to a baby who probably understands like none of that.
See, here's the thing. In this universe, apparently, 0-year-olds have a concept of tanks living. So I guess you can explain stuff to them. It does, doesn't it?
What the heck is with that long arm?
I don't know. What's with the tree coming to view once and not passing along and disappearing immediately afterwards? Fun now, that hectic storm. Okay, this is somebody who surprisingly can chroma key, but doesn't know how to keyframe.
Like,
Which
let's
is
have
interesting.
them passing the tree.
Yeah.
You can
Oh, and
just have-
also
Could just have the tree like zoom across the screen.
exactly, but that involves keyframing. So you have to. So instead, if you don't know how to keyframe, people just end up doing like several screenshots in very quick succession. Finally, out of that hectic, I just realized something as well. The narrator function is also a different layer because with different angles, you can't. If you film it, if you export it before you do this, then you can't get that right in Gacha. But for stuff like Average Academy, I actually do the narrator things on a separate layer and then chroma key them in for that very reason.
You know, so it can be stretched.
Or just cropped out in general. Traffic. Nope, not today. Oh, slow down, slow down! Wait, what? Are you getting a car crash on Thanksgiving? Oh my goodness, we are. Okay. That did not... I was not expecting this.
No. I'm not sure if I want to watch this anymore.
Well, okay. They're okay. They're fine. But I know about the other people, but, they're okay. Okay, he isn't, but, Psy's okay. Oh, nice effect on the seatbelts. And then the cars just start driving again. Oh my word, why? Of all the people, it had to... Yeah, okay.
I hope Dawn has good insurance.
Yeah, are they gonna... Are they gonna, like, trade deals, like, reconcile, or are they gonna fight again? They're gonna fight again. Fantastic. Great. Wonderful. Notice how his baby... He's not checking on his baby! What's happened? Go check on your child!
Maybe he had somebody else's little girl?
What? He was clearly pushing the baby that's in the cart before. It is absolutely his child. You idiot. My baby was in the back seat! Yeah, and where's his? That's my point. Yeah, well, guess what? My baby flew from the back seat, so there. Is he okay? Are you okay? Okay, fine. So they are actually...
Where is your baby, sir?
You're lucky you only hit the front of my car. You see what happens when you're impatient? Yes, you almost commit child murder. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone!
Where is that guy's baby? And like, where did she go?
Exactly. My wife or my other kids could have been with me. Yes. Oh wait, my other kids. So again, the one kid, definitely still there. Don't you have a kid yourself? Yeah. So word of advice, everyone. If you end up in a car crash at some point, by whatever unfortunate circumstance, and you happen to have a child, don't go out and yell at the person who hit the car. Check on your child first. Don't leave it in a wreckage of possibly toxic fumes and just broken glass. And that's the Thanksgiving PSA of the day. I got a message about my dad. He's been taken off life support. Yes, and your child is going to need life support in a second. But that doesn't make up for this. Also, I love his name is still customer number 2. I am normally not a reckless driver. I love my child very much, like how you love yours. Speaking of whom, where is she? Oh, look, she's on fire. Who would have known? I am genuinely sorry. Okay. Right, she's alive. Thank you for confirming that aesthetic, Prince. It only took several agonizing minutes.
Why did this man not check on his child first? Who
Yeah,
knows?
exactly. That was a quick explosion. I mean, explosions don't really hang about, do they? You know, they're
No,
kind
they
of like
don't.
they're kind of like an arrive and gone thing, done deal. You know what I mean?
Fleeting.
I'll call the police. Forget the police. Call an ambulance. Yay! Party! Oh wow! Great. Oh my word! This is Now I can tell this is 2020, of course. So yeah, speaking of copyright, here's a Doja Cat song for you. Yeah. All right then. Just comes in.
He's not coming in the door. He's coming in the archway to the kitchen.
Yeah, just maybe there's another entrance. It just comes in and be like, didn't even notice the car speeding towards me. My child's got some trauma. I ought to say so. Where were you? I have to cook dinner for today and for tomorrow. Argue with a costumer. No, you didn't. You argue with a customer. And car accident. Okay. Yes, it was the same guy, but the important detail was the car accident. That's the part you say first. I'm sorry I'm late. I argue with a customer. Oh, and by the way, also car accident. And I saw your
mother. That's not important.
Oh my word. How to establish the mood of a scene.
Do you have the food or not?
What? Vanessa, why? I don't even know who you are, but still, why? Did he get changed already? He was not in those clothes before, was he? Hold on a second.
What kind of family is this, bro? I know, right?
Yeah, maybe he did argue with a costumer. The costumer in charge of his wardrobe on set. Yeah, you got to keep your focus. Yeah, of course. Focus on the mood. Mummy is busy cooking, so I'll have to read you a story. No, she's not. She was right downstairs. Did time pass? And I just didn't notice. The box of books already. Can he read? Just mess up the whole thing. Oh, it's okay, fine. Yeah, I'm appreciate the detail of like having the dummy constantly having to move. Okay, Mum reads that every day. No. Nope. I'm reading this instead. It's about Thanksgiving. You know, the theme of the episode. Let's get back to that, shall we?
Little child, I don't want to read what you want. I want to read what I want.
Can you? I'd love to gobble you up. Oh yeah, like he hasn't had enough trauma today. What is wrong with all these cribbers? Like 10 times the size of you, but you know, what a great room you're in.
India.
Oh, the chat. Okay, when do you guys think of how I made what did you guys think of how I made TNG 4 noodles and code purple in my style? That was like a while ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
From
I
what
think
I
you did a pretty
remember,
good job.
from what I remember, I always enjoy people do that in general. But yeah, from what I remember, it was pretty good. Oh, by the way, speaking of your drawings and stuff, there you go. That was the drawing that we got sent. So
It's
yes,
very nice.
we now have the first official piece of Drama Club fan art. Which, you know what? It's actually beaten the Mutant Girl. Like, the Mutant Girl took like 5 episodes to get its first, no, 7 to get its first piece of fan art. So, you know, Drama Club only had 1. So, you know what? I'm glad. All right, carrying on. This is a turkey. You eat it on Thanksgiving. You also just bought one. Also, he's the one who doesn't like turkey. Maybe that's because he got read this book when he was younger, and that's why it turned him off turkey. There we go. See? I like chicken. What is that? What are the fumes? Oh, okay, fine. You can smell the food being cooked already. I have to buy a new car and pay for therapy for my son.
Oh, don't worry. The therapy won't be coming for a few years yet.
No, I suppose, yeah. We can go look after the holiday. I understand you guys are okay.
Let me check my chest, my breath right quick. He ain't never seen it in a dress like this. He ain't never even been impressed like this. Probably why I got him quiet on the set like zip.
I would not. This child is not even 1 yet. I would not leave him on the stairs alone.
Like it, love it, need it.
Also, those are wooden stairs. At the very least, like cushion them. That's like parenting 101. You're supposed to cushion the stairs for the children so they don't whack their heads and bleed. 0-year-olds don't even have like fully formed skulls until they're like a few months old. I don't know
This
how old
house-
Sai is, but you know, there's a risk here.
This house doesn't even look like it's baby-proofed, so I'm just...
Yeah, no, it absolutely is not.
Yeah, take it, own it, steal it, fast. The boy stop playing.
That wouldn't be so bad as like a background detail to forget, but if you're drawing attention to it by having a child walk around wooden stairs in a solo scene, that's when it becomes an issue. Oh, more baby speech, but this time in actual speech bubbles. Interesting. Hi, Shy. Or should I say, shit? You know. Okay, apparently he's been listening to a lot of NSYNC on this Thanksgiving.
You with me? All of my saying you had committed. Really to anybody you had him pretty.
Where are my grandpippies?
Really to anybody you had him pretty.
Oh, Dad.
Another custom gym that's done well.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe that lady was a fluke. We'll definitely say that much.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting so big. Except for Sai. He is still miniature.
He keeps shrinking and growing in every successive scene we see him in.
Uh-huh. Nice. Yeah, I saw the Widowman yesterday. Oof, Chile. The things I would have done to that woman. But is Chile like the grandmother's name? Oh, wait, hold on. I need to go grab my cable. It's about to run out. Ghosty, entertain, please.
Entertainment, entertainment, entertainment. Welcome to the entertainment. I also exist here for however long I last in this situation. My comedy's normally good when I have someone to bounce off of. Anyway, do you want to talk about the lady with the nightmare creature face? That was terrifying, right? I didn't just have an acid trip about that either. Did it actually exist? I don't know. I'm gonna have to rewatch the VOD later to be sure that I'm not tripping. You should rewatch the VOD too. So Did I make my own profile pic? Yeah. I do art sometimes.
You say as you design a VTuber casually in the background. All right, here we go.
Like, I'm just designing a still image of a VTuber that's going to be, like, on screen, maybe for briefly a minute.
Yeah. The things I would have done. Oh, yeah. Coming near my grandchildren? One grandchild. No. Okay, that face is almost as terrifying as as the woman was. Not quite, but you're getting there, Grandma. You're very close. I tried to get her, but the judge wouldn't let me. What judge? Wait, you weren't there! How would you even know who it was? What? At least you tried, baby. Oh, wait, and are we talking about like a different event? Like the Darwins had another thing that happened before? Maybe it was like the Darwins Halloween. There was like a trick or treat. The kids were trick or treating, and then someone came near them or
Do you
something. I
guys
don't know.
always have encounters with really
Apparently, yes. Grandma, do you have peach cobbler? That's a good point. Yeah, change the subject. I knew you would ask. It's on the table for dessert. Oh, Uncle Damien. Hey, Mom and Dad. I was in the wings, waiting.
Also, Ghost Kitty, I don't mind at all. Ghost
What was that,
Kitty
sorry?
in the Ghost Kitty in the chat. She's asking
Oh.
if she could draw out of my profile picture. And I'm like, yeah, I don't mind in the slightest. Go ahead. It's just a girl in a mask.
Yeah. Just don't make it into an NFT. Someone already tried doing that.
Like, no, it wasn't my profile picture. It was. I have to tell this story right quick.
Yeah,
So
please. I set you up for it.
Yeah. Anyway, I posted one of the profile pictures I made for Fallen Angels on Twitter, and someone stole it and tried to sell it as an NFT.
You know, I wonder if Aiden would have been honored to like learn of that. You know, the fact that his show almost inspired an NFT. What's tank shipping? Oh, now you ask what tank shipping is. We're 12 minutes in, and only now do you want to know what tank shipping was? You know, from last time where you said, where you know, you didn't ask what tanks living was in the store. Food. Eat. I do not knows. You have no nose. Don't worry about it.
It's only really creepy old women who have noses. And that one horrible nightmare demon that's going to plague my dreams.
Mummy only told me Christmas. Well, you know what? That random customer's daughter had more information on tanks living or whatever tank shipping than these two have. Joy. Wait, hold on. Are their names? Oh, right. Oh, wait. Kalani and Kalani. Okay, fine. Yeah. Some reason I thought there were Kalami and Kalani, and that was the one thing. It was like, oh, of course, twins, similar names, but no, I got that wrong. Hello. Oh, great. I don't have a second grandma voice. Ghosty, this one's yours.
Hello.
Heck no. I was totally not expecting this to happen.
Also, Ghost Kitty. NFT, isn't that those weird monkey drawings that cost a bunch of money?
Sort of.
Oh, honey, NFTs are much more than that.
Yeah, that's like the most famous example of NFTs, which are called Bored Apes, I think. But there are plenty more. There's a whole CD5 song about it, actually. I'm starting right at the bottom, my money in tow. What was it? I got something like my savings to blow. I've
Yes.
got one so unique and I could never say no. I don't wanna say no to the non-fungible.
Yes,
Yeah.
me and Josh finally agree on something.
Yeah. A torture, man. 20 seconds in, I lost $250,000. But don't you disrespect my grind set. Less is more, my friend, till the tortures end. And when will it end? We don't know when it'll end.
Like, there were a
Oh.
few NFTs that were actually profitable, but the rest of them were totally scams in disguise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hear about a lot of like the new money-making things that have come out like in the past few years and stuff, where it's like only a small percentage of people actually do earn from this stuff. Anyway, it's Thanksgiving. I wish our grandmas got along. I assume that would be a future storyline for them to tackle.
Maybe a Christmas.
But it's so fun when they don't. You know,
No,
I
it
think
isn't.
Vanessa, but if I look more into the Darwins particularly, I reckon Vanessa's gonna be one of my favorite characters. Just she gives off the impression of like, you know, she's an agent of chaos. We'll see. Okay, everyone. Oh, sorry, wrong character. Okay, everyone, time to eat. Yeah, just give the child a plate full of vegetables. Yeah, see how well that goes. Also, apparently blended up vegetable as well. Look at that. Look at that formula right there.
Yes, I so loved it.
Try a lemon. Hey, Si, try a lemon. Don't do that. No.
No,
This is definitely a bad prank from this grandpa.
like, is Sai going to lick the lemon, or is he just going to eat the whole thing?
He's gonna try and eat the skin first, and it's gonna spray lemon juice everywhere. Don't you dare! Hush, woman. He might like it. Why does the grandpa suddenly sound like Uncle Rick from Puppetry? That's not a flattering comparison. No one should sound like Uncle Rick from Puppetry. This is coming from his voice actor.
Also, Ghost Kitty? It's a fox.
Hmm?
Fakes. Fakes.
It's a fix. Anyway.
It's fakes.
Oh yeah, sure. A baby's gonna like sour food for the first time. Yeah, but you know, don't worry. You can wash it down with some plain vegetables. That'll teach you having a sensitive palate.
You know, if there was a baby at my Thanksgiving party, I would just give them mashed potatoes and gravy. Of course, I'd make sure it's really
See that thing.
temperature.
At least you're giving gravy. He doesn't even get like any sort of like seasoning or like not seasoning, but like sauce or anything to go with the veg. He just gets a big old bowl of beans, you know. Oh,
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 Vanessa, you have my eyes.
see, that is how you do characters having the same eyes and have a narrative significance. I also love how Igloo's like in between, it's just like not being acknowledged, just like just being looked over.
It's just like, I don't care about you, grandchild number.
I will say this is what
You
I thought
don't
the
have
whole
my
video was going to
eyes.
be like, this one scene. So I'm I'm glad we got more than that. Did you tell your wife about the supermarket incident? Wait, didn't you just? So you were referring to a different Darwin's incident. Okay. I need to look more into the Darwin cinematic universe, clearly. What incident? Okay, no, he did actually tell you about the incident with the customer and with the car, which is probably a more pressing matter to talk about, the car accident that has now not been talked about.
Actually, it's been talked about, but
Are
very,
these two, like,
very, very briefly.
Yes,
It
but
was
like,
mentioned, And then
It
it
was
just
mentioned and then
glossed
dropped.
over.
Like, are these two like not injured or anything? They don't have to, at the very least, get a checkup to see if they've like, and inhaled any fumes, or there's like shards of glass they might not have detected or something, like tiny bits of. There's so many things that can happen with a car crash.
Believe it or not, the ER is open on Thanksgiving.
Yes, I imagine it would be. Oh, and yeah, Ghost Kitty, I think you're a bit too young for puppetry, not gonna lie. You probably would not enjoy it.
You would not enjoy it.
Yeah. It's not a
It's
bad show by any means, it's just not
no, it
one that
actually
you
it's
want
pretty
to
good
see.
show. It's just what we would call teen plus.
Yes. Girl, some woman was hitting on your hubby. I had to tell her he was married.
Like
Okay,
he
but
told
he
her
also
several times. She was
yes,
just
in fact,
very
but
persistent and creepy. I think that demon was trying to steal his child.
yeah, also she was there when he said those things. Maybe, maybe her hearing's going as well as her sight. My son only loves his wife. I said she was hitting on him, Nancy. What is she doing here? Still one of my favorite Mutant Girl lines.
Okay, don't start.
Is she Russian? No, you don't start, Nancy. Are we on fight fight
No.
number 4 in this one episode?
No, you stop it, Mallory.
Stop. Both of you, please stop.
Also, they're just grandma number 1 and grandma number 2.
Yeah, Yeah, but they just said their names as well. In fact, why be saying Mr. and Mrs. Darwin? I'm sure they say their names too at some point in the series. Just refer to them by their first names. People can catch on that who's the father and who's the mother, and all that stuff. I'm thankful to be alive. Yeah, you should be. That thing was definitely going to absorb your soul.
That thing was going to absorb your soul and steal your child.
Okay, you know what? At the very least, he seems to like the beans.
Although he's eating these beans that are not cut up in the slightest, my friend who works in childcare would be saying this and freaking out if this was an actual child.
Oh, would you like to show your friend who works in childcare the scene of the crash where the guy doesn't check on the child for 2 whole minutes?
Oh, trust me, I think she would look at that and literally scream. She had a fit when someone gave their kid a not cut up apple in the kindergarten class she assists teaching.
Is
it
really bad that like my first thought is
you should give your toddler cut apples in kindergarten. They can't eat. They can't. It's not like they can bite the whole apple and take a chunk out of it like a regular person. Cut that up for your child.
they're not going to bite down hard enough to like pierce the skin sometimes as well. Yeah, that happens too. Which is also the case for those beans, incidentally. Can I also? Is it bad that my first thought when we talk about like how much your friend would suffer this? My first thought was, oh, that'd make for a really funny video.
Gosh.
I saw all the Darwin's videos, not only holiday themes. There's one where they get a new baby. I assume that was going to be Psy, and one where they go to the beach. I mean, okay, yeah, fair enough. I don't imagine there ought to be. I mentioned like the Halloween thing as like, oh, maybe there's a theme going on. But yeah, I imagine it'd be typical like family shenanigans in this case. So yeah, that's fine. That works too.
Also, can I say something about this video so far?
Yeah.
Different backgrounds, different camera angles.
Yeah, I mentioned that before you arrived, but yes, it is worth mentioning again. Aesthetic Prince definitely lives up to their name.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Minus that one demon. Yes. And one grandma face.
I hope that demon isn't. That thing was gonna eat his soul and steal his child.
I think I've seen the first episode review of episode Puppetry. I didn't like it. I like the style of the video. Because I think I found it. Oh, I don't know why, but I think I found it a bit creepy for some reason. Well,
Uh,
I tell you
that
what,
is-
if the first scene had been left intact, and there's a whole other character that got cut from the movie that I also voiced, and well, it was going to be a movie originally. It got cut from the series. It was the first thing. That guy is even creepier.
I think that's the point. The creepy.
Yeah, it is definitely meant to make you perpetually uncomfortable. And it does sometimes. I mean, obviously, again, watching my reviews, we just make everything, we just mock whatever is put in front of us, whether we like it or not. But yeah, if you watch the actual thing, it does make you uncomfortable on purpose.
Like, we just mock the things that are put in front of us because sometimes mocking something we see valid critique in helps us get our points across.
Oh, yeah.
Without being too condescendingly mean.
Yeah, there is like
as opposed to
yeah.
the script where I'm just bullying Lionsgate for what seems like a whole half an hour worth of content.
Okay, yeah, but that is justifiable. Like, I've only seen the first couple episodes of Lionsgate because I did want to do like a whole gacha review myself of that. It's on the list, actually. It's been on the list for like several months. But from what I have seen so far, anything that you do say is definitely justified.
Also, hey, Jacob, speaking of
Yeah.
Lionsgate for a second, I shared a friend of mine a screenshot of Lionsgate, and you know the art style Lionsgate uses?
Yeah.
She said that it seems uncanny.
Okay. Is she aware that gacha characters normally have gigantic heads like this?
Yeah, she said stretching the facial proportions into a anime, more serious anime style could work. They're just not doing it correctly in Lionsgate.
I see. Okay. The last scene I thought was like it was sort of 3D. I didn't like it. Oh, that's because Monet likes to mix in the Sims, particularly for backgrounds, but also for like action. So like anything that she classifies as cutscenes or any type of like movement she wants to actually portray will not be done with like the visual novel style that of the gachas. Even though you can definitely move the gachas to match some of the things that are happening. But yeah, suddenly it's like, oh no, we're transforming them into the Sims characters that are vastly different ages and looks to the other people. There's only so much adaptation you can do from the Sims to the gacha in terms of character design. I think puppetry is probably about the extreme of that. Anyways, I'm also thankful to be in such a lovely family. We just transitioned without saying anything into like what we're thankful for. Okay. Oh, honey.
Oh my god!
Dad, you're trending! Oh, but could it be for the car crash?
Wait,
Or for the... Oh, wait, no, because the guy from before, the kid that filmed them in the store. Yeah, you know what? Good foreshadowing. And some pretty clear audio and cuts and cinematography for that one scene. It's almost like he's played the filter over the top of the already made footage instead of having it from the phone itself. You know what? Most movie studios don't think about that detail for some reason, so I'm not surprised. We're gonna have the bleep. We're gonna have the bleep in there somewhere. We've only got 6 seconds. Or is Sai gonna be like, "Happy tanked living, everyone," and see you all on Christmas? Or we're not gonna have any of that. Fine, I guess that works too. All right, sure, fantastic. Okay, so hang on a second. Oh look, there's more Darwin stuff. You know what? That's fair. Hey, you know what? I do like the Darwins in this. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. There is a Darwin's Christmas. I guess we're going to be back here sometime soon then. All right. Oh, and the Darwin you baby wasn't actually Sai. Okay, fine. I guess I see what you mean now.
Also, Yeah, I appreciated this. Did appreciate that one nightmare demon lady.
Ha!
was
There is a
going to
Halloween one.
steal
Knew it.
She was going to steal his soul and his child.
Yep. Yes,
But
she definitely.
as for right now, I bid myself adieu. I have a
Oh,
go at American Holiday Celebration Extraordinaire.
fair enough. I don't have American Holiday Celebration, but you know what? I am thankful for you joining me today.
Oh, no problem. Sorry I could only join you for a short period of time.
Don't
But I
worry, I
saw
expect
the
Amy will be
face
back
of that
soon.
I saw the face of that nightmare lady and immediately wanted to express how much pain I was in.
Yep.
Anyway, toodaloo.
Okay, so there we go. I guess yeah. So thoughts on this one for me. I definitely appreciate like all the layers and angles and all that stuff that I constantly bang on about. You know, it's about right where I would say is like an attainable goal to like for lots of people to try and ascend to in terms of gacha editing, but not have it be like overwhelming. Like if you want to go into like the level of details and stuff for stuff like I don't know, the rabbit's foot and everything else, then that's one thing. Obviously you can go down that path. I'm not going to stop anyone, but yeah, without like stressing yourself out too much with all the ins and outs of details and everything, that right there definitely feels like a good level and stuff. And the fact that there's so much character and personality coming out from this thing that was not voice acted, and there were people who actually like be able to move during the times they were like speaking. The narrator function was used over the top as a different layer and stuff. There are so many great things about this, and not to mention as well. I didn't say this before, but 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 my favorite part really, like one of my favorite parts of this, at least I don't know if my favorite entirely, but one of my favorite parts is how Sai is portrayed because you know lots of the time when you ever see like a child in a gacha series, they end up being aged up super quickly because people just like tend to skip over childhood. I mean, I've done it myself, but actually having like a 0-year old essentially, going through their first holidays and stuff, minus the whole traumatizing aspect, pretty fun to actually see, and I do genuinely believe that is how a baby of that age would act in a lot of those situations. And not to apart from like the one time he stumbled around, he also moved like a baby and everything. There's like a lot going on there. The size was a bit weird, but yeah, the definite weirdness, of course, would be Nightmare Lady and the car crash where that guy did not attend to his child in such some time. I thought that guy was going to be someone that they knew already, and that's why there was such animosity between the pair of them. But no, I guess we're just some random guy. Maybe he'll return for Christmas or something. I don't know. Maybe he'll be in this video dressed as Santa. It turns out there's like, oh, it's you, child, bleh, or something like that. I don't actually know, but you know what? I would love to find out. So I am gonna just quickly, I was gonna quickly do this, and then I am going to, well, because I can't just make this one Thanksgiving gacha. This video says reacting to Thanksgiving gachas. So let's see. This is a very, very big thing to like live up to, but I guess we can try to find some other stuff that is in here. It's kind of bad that I don't want to ruin it, honestly. I don't want to ruin it with a lot of other stuff that happens, but I will say, yeah, Palm Tree Panic, Thanksgiving special crew. You know what? I'll go with this one as maybe like last because it was like 3 hours ago, so it is definitely recent. But I also want to see what the types of people at Thanksgiving video is. Let's see what the skit from I Cherry looks like. Please like and subscribe. We shall see. We shall see. The early one, okay. Happy Thanksgiving, Liam. Yes, Jerry? It's 6 a.m. The party don't start until 5 p.m. Whoops. If I chill out here until then. Are there actually people this early for Thanksgiving? I know that like people are early, but you know, this early? Wow. Fine. The food photographer. Yeah, I can imagine this one. This is definitely like my best friend from Spain. His younger sister apparently is as notorious for doing this nowadays, and just like putting every meal she has on social media, which is interesting because like I have her on Instagram. I'm pretty sure. I guess I don't get updates from there. I don't know. Maybe I didn't actually add her. I have to check. And thank you for the food. Amen. Now let's dig in. That's all the food for just the 3 of you. Wow. Fine. Oh wait, we're gonna add like more people, like more as they join the party. Like every type is gonna be introduced that way. That's an interesting method. Okay, I can get behind that. And yes, the Kevin MacLeod music is very strong with this one. But hey, at least someone's worried about copyright. Aesthetic Prince just put Doja Cat over the top. Clearly, no concern was had there. Stop! Who do you think you are? Trying to eat the food before I snap it and put it on my Instagram? How dare you! Seriously? You have like 10 followers, and half of them is in this house. You mean a fifth, because there's 2 of you. Don't you disrespect my followers like that by counting them. Now move the way and let me take some pictures. Fine, but don't take too long. Liam, haven't eaten anything since 6 a.m. Continuity. But also feed your guests something in the meantime. Fine. Now move, let me work my magic. Oh, okay, we're gonna have... Yeah. This is where we need, like, the... Oh, wait, that hasn't come out yet because Puppy Love is such a slow production, so you won't know that reference yet. Beautiful, magnifique, cool, yes, marvelous, work it today. Wunderbar. That's it, don't move. Yeah, don't, of course. You're the only one moving, you're on the table right now. Are you done? Liam's dying. You ruined my concentration. I must be allowed to interpret my vision. She has the berries of match as well. It's perfect. She is an artiste. Now to start all over again. No, you don't.
One eternity later.
Now the food's all gone cold, hasn't it? It's gone, yeah. Okay, I'm done. You guys can eat now. Finally, I think Liam didn't make it. I think Liam did not make it. Also, this is an interesting like chapter to put in the middle. 1 eternity seems like it's like meant to be like number 3, but no, it's actually not. Liam, wake up, time to eat. Yay! The one who overreacts to food. Okay. Have we tried chicken nugget yet, Liam? You know, I wonder if Cherry themselves like one of these people. We don't know yet. They're really good. Are they really? Let me try it then. Oh my gosh. This is really, really good. Now they do like a Food Wars reenactment. Okay. Go on. I didn't think it was that good. Are you kidding me? This is the best chicken nugget I've ever tried. If you say so. Oh, say so again. Yeah. Just 'cause I haven't got Doja Cat in my head yet. The picky eater. Hey, Brittany. You're not eating... Oh, wait, so is it just these two? I thought there could be more people showing up. Oh. I guess I hyped myself up too much for that one. Okay, then. Very well. We have mashed potatoes, homemade turkey gravy, roast turkey, turkey stuffings, green beans of turkey, turkey cornbread, turkey cranberry sauce, sweet turkey and potato casserole. You have grilled cheese instead. Wow. You don't want any of the Thanksgiving food? Actually, I think I did have grilled cheese on Thanksgiving one time. Mostly because I'm vegetarian, so I guess I technically would be this person, the picky eater, I guess, by, dietary requirements. Yeah, maybe, I guess. I would like Thanksgiving food. Then why did you have to come to a Thanksgiving party? There's so much stuff in it. Just the grilled cheese, please. Oh yeah, because grilled cheese doesn't have a lot in it either. Yeah, okay. The vegan. Okay. So I just talked about, the vegetarian, who would be me. I guess the vegan. Oh no. What's gonna happen? You're not eating Cassidy? Again, commas are important. We're not. Is Cassidy the name of the turkey? I hope so. Well, I'm actually vegan. Maybe these characters were like a reuse from this channel, and that's why they're only being introduced, like, not going to be just randomly new people. Maybe. So, oh, good for you, Cassidy. It just happens my sweet potato casserole is vegan. Because it's sweet potato, so of course it's vegan. Really? Yep. No meat, no cheese, no milk, or any animal product, right? Or any animal product, right? Yep. Then you can eat the casserole. I'll go eat it then. Thanks, Cherry. That one wasn't so bad. I thought it was going to be like a skit thing, but no, apparently not. And also we forgot, I guess the chapters have forgotten here. Oh wait, most replayed. Or people trying to skip back to this point and can't find it, and that's why it's the most replayed. I wonder. What key has legs and can't open a door? A turkey! Why you invited Miss Rise and Shine Cherry? I don't know. Why you dropped your English dictionary? There's Unity people, of course. That's the only way. I got another joke. Knock knock. By the way, how to get out of any knock knock joke? Just say come in. That's it. That's how you ruin every one knock knock joke for the rest of time. I said knock knock. Come in. Oh wow. Okay. I was not expecting that to be the actual joke of the episode. All right. You know what? You know what? Just for that, you know what? You get a like for reading my mind. That okay? Hold on. I scrolled down too far. Wait, hold on. What is this comment? Wait a second. Many people thinks I'm Muslim just because I said Amen. What? I'm a Christian. We Christians also say Amen. I hope you learned something new. Don't try to assume my religion, to be honest. It's annoying. Okay. First of all, this is a fictional character, so it might not be your religion in general. But also, did people who hears the word Amen and thinks Muslim first? That's interesting. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Comma. There's a billboard for a local Macca's that says delicious barista made coffee, implying the barista is delicious. That is, yeah, I guess you need a hyphen there. That's not really a comma thing. That was a hyphen situation. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay, there we go. Hyphens are important too. You know what? That could be a really good, that's a good video idea. I'm just going to be like, top 10 grammar errors I see in Gachas all the time or something, and then just make a skit out of that or something. You know what? Fair enough. She's grilled turkey instead. Yeah. Grilled turkey. Yes, indeed. Okay. Both the YouTube randomly add chapters to videos, so the creator might have added the chapters quite like that. Wait, hold on. Easy way to check is if in the description it's actually also outlined. Let me check. Huh. I mean, I never heard of anyone having that stuff added, oh, okay. It appears that I'm back now, so... Yeah, the internet seems to be going weird. Okay. So I don't know where I left off, so I just have to carry on. But yeah, it seems like the chapters thing was actually... Well, yeah, you were right. So YouTube just seemed to add those automatically because there wasn't a description. Anyways, the one that died during Thanksgiving. You tried the turkey yet, Willow? Oh, nope. Sorry, I'm on a diet. There's a bowl of lettuce next to us. Eat that. I'm kidding. Diet on Thanksgiving? Yep. What about some salad? We have some salad. I'm pointing in the wrong direction for the salad. It's actually on the other side, but, we have the salad. We do have it. Oh, so I'm on a diet. How about pour you a nice glass of water? Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm on a diet. This is where the gacha insanity should live, in these skit videos. I love it. You're on a diet, you can't drink water? It's a very strict diet. The non-stop eater. Oh, and it's the guy who hadn't eaten since 6... You know what? I can excuse him. He hadn't eaten since 6 a.m. He's hungry. You know what? I get it. I understand you. Proceed. Liam, I think your name was. Insert Hermione sound effect of her going, "Will you stop eating? Your best friend is missing." If this is a Harry Potter fan, then I guess that might be something that happens. Are you going on? No, I'm on a very strict... Yeah. I love the continuity. I'll leave if you don't want... I don't want to... Sure, go ahead. Thanks. Just takes a handful of the turkey, of course. Maybe like that. No. Same sound effect as for a bowl of soup. Okay. Can I have it then? Sure. Next scene in the hospital. The one with the sweet tooth, picky eater 2. Okay. You're not eating gold? No. See, now we get all the new characters. It does make me think these people do have like established personalities within the Cherry universe. Can I get you some turkey? No thanks. What about the sweet potato casserole? And turkey? It's vegan? Yuck, no. How about some mac turkey and cheese? There's mac and cheese. Yeah, I think it's in that bowl, in that like container next to you. Honestly, that looks like mac and cheese. I want some mac and cheese. You've had enough, Liam. I like mac and cheese. Wow, you monster! Get out of here. Leave. You sure I can't get you anything else? No, thank you.
Much later.
Who wants dessert? Me too! The grandma. Okay, here we go. He was hitting on your man. Oops, I'm so full. I don't think I can eat another bite. Oh, okay, the grandmother's an Enderman. Okay. Did I hear you say you're full? Yes, Granny Cherry. Oh, the granny's name is also Cherry? Okay. I've eaten quite a lot. Well, I'm sure you can eat a bit more. You're a growing boy after all. Here, have some more mashed potatoes and turkey. I think I can, Granny Cherry. Nonsense! There's always room for more. You don't want Granny Cherry to be sad, do you? Ah, that should be a person in this Thanksgiving. The emotional blackmailer. There's one every family. Don't think. Is there one in mind? Probably. I'll think about it. I'm not going to say it's me, incidentally. Guess I was thinking, if you can't think of it, it's you. No, it's not me. That's a good boy. Oh wait, no, it actually would be my nan. Like, not, yeah, it would be my grandmother. Alright. Now eat up. I'm gonna get you more dessert. I'm gonna die. The last one to leave. Is it also Liam? Yep, it's also Liam, of course. It's 12 minutes. He's been there for 18 hours. That's impressive. It's 12 midnight. Everybody he already went home. Don't you? Wait, actually, hold on a second. Was that? Look at that speech bubble. Oh, so somebody actually like. Well, I guess you found the same font and then just went over the top with it. Okay, all right. Don't you think you have to be at home right now? I think I should hang out here for a while. After all, I don't have anything to do at home. Oh, great. In that case, maybe you can help me clean up this mess and mess then. Oh yeah. How about that? I should probably get back home now. I have better things to do. Bye, Cherry. Thanks for having me. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving, 2 words. And he walks away with like, even though that's like a running sound effect, he walks. Okay. Okay, you know what? I had a lot of fun with that one too. We are 2 for 2 today. Thanksgiving Gachas seem to be great so far. All right. We're on a roll. We don't have much to say also about that because they know it's just relatable humor right there, you know? And I love the continuity. I look forward to visiting the Cherryverse as well. Okay, but now, for the last video of the day. Palm Tree Panic Thanksgiving Special by Suki Studio. Alright, Liam, world's most fast eater. Oh wait, you know about this channel as well? Okay. So basically that's Cherry's grandma, Jeanette, and Granny Cherry, and Cherry is the creator's OC, but they aren't the same person. They share a few things in common. See, exactly, that's why you should assume that the religions match up, which is something that apparently happened in the description. I don't know, maybe in the comments, something on those lines. What else have we got going on here? Sorry, just trying to climb up the comments. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we end off with Suki Studio. If you guys know this channel lore as well, I just need to watch more people, clearly. That's getting special with the crew. The crew! Let us... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. This is only 32 seconds. Okay. But, like, that's right. This should be fine. This is not a story. No, we're gonna ignore that. Right, one more thing. Oh no. Oh no. MLB Thanksgiving special. That is not gonna go well. That is not gonna be good, is it? Okay. Also, there's this Met You on Thanksgiving one. That's always like a trend, isn't it? Like Met You on like a certain day or something. Yeah, that seems to be a thing. Oh, that was a year ago, but MLB was the new one. Shall we do 2 more, chat? Shall we do these 2 and then leave it? Do it. Okay. All right. Okay, fine. We're watching the MLB one. Okay, here we go. What's with the long face, Marinette? Oh, it's nothing. Okay, the music's good so far. Marinette, I know you better than that. Adrian isn't coming. Seriously? That sucks. Although she's gonna get mad at Adrian, because like I know for a fact that he's like normally not allowed outside the house usually, so yeah, okay. Don't let it ruin today. Oh, and I'm getting a call. Nope, I am not joining the Batter Bunch right now. Okay, we'll see. We have a meal day. Yay! Wow, disrespect to your best friend. My goodness. All right, hold on. I need to send the link again. Okay, crew is It's Funny and her siblings. People make gut videos about them, mostly using her audio or using her. Okay, all right then. Yeah, no one. That doesn't matter. Are there others to react to? Well, yes, there could be, but I don't want to be here all day. So I'm probably gonna do this one. Maybe the Met You on Thanksgiving, and then gonna go, because I also have my own food to consume. I've had dinner, but I've not had dessert. So yeah, that's a thing. All right. Oh, and BB is here.
I don't wait long to attend these things.
No, that is true.
I am generally on the ball as far as timing goes.
Yeah, generally speaking, absolutely. Kind of like
This
Ghosty, where
being-
Ghosty just like claws her
Oh.
way into these ones. I had
Oh,
Ghosty on here a bit earlier.
Oh, well, I think that's just a byproduct of how schedules have affected my brain, which on its own is also a byproduct of my autism. That's a
What,
big thing. Schedules are a big thing for us.
What? Yes, but wait, how do we get to talking about schedules from?
I show
How are we
up
gonna
on
try-
time.
Oh, right. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not Aiden. I have a reason for the things
It's
I
because I was talking
say.
about Ghosty clawing her way into something. I'm back to that. Okay, fine. All right. Message from Johnny. He wants if he watches the rest of the stream. Hold on. What message? Wait a minute. I'm scrolling back up. Hashtag miraculous ladybug. Okay, Johnny. Let it be known. Hashtag miraculous ladybug. Just in case you missed that. You were. All right. Also, I kind of want to make a Ghost God Thanksgiving video, but I have to do that in the past because of Yuri being, dead. Well, actually, you don't have to. Maybe how would Yuri celebrate Thanksgiving now? That could be part of like the drama of it. So she can't indulge in the Thanksgiving stuff from before, but she can still be around some people, her found family and everything, and of course, the freakishly dead cat or something, the one that's with a human head. Anyway. Oh, come on. I'll get it. Hi, Chloe. You invited Chloe? Oh, wait, how did you get it? She put her key under her flower pot. Okay. If she put her key under a flower pot, then why are you standing outside ringing the doorbell? And who's the she in this situation? Is this like is this an apartment complex like with a big hall, or is this like just a massive building? Okay, that's ridiculous. Happy Thanksgiving or whatever. Yeah. Dupont Sheng. Yes, okay. I went to cooking recently, and because it's Thanksgiving, I thought I'm gonna turn this down.
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea, like, how you watch this stuff with the volume you have on them sometimes.
It's I think it's because I get a different volume from my headphones than everyone else gets on stream. I think.
Okay, quite possibly, because a lot of times I'll hop on these streams and I'll have to like literally like IRL yell because I can't even like hear my own voice. I'm like, turn it down.
Sorry, my maths teacher. Okay, sure, why not? I didn't think you'd say yes. Come on, let's go in the kitchen. I'm surprised Adrian wasn't invited. Of course, that's why she's there. That's why she's really there. She wants to see Adrian again. Yeah. Where'd you get that from? Well, he's not here, is he? We invited him. We just had plans, like most of the other classmates. I still can't believe Sabrina didn't come. Now I'm stuck here with you guys. Oh, well, you're welcome for letting you in. Fantastic.
Wait, all I'm saying, I know we were talking about God of War yesterday, but this is slightly connected just because the newer games are based in Norse, but in actual Norse culture, it is generally pure evil to disrespect to be a bad guest and to be bad to your guests. So all I'm saying,
Someone's not going to Valhalla. Okay. Alright then. Can we just try and get along today? Actually, in Greek mythology, that was also, in an ancient Greek society, that was also like a cardinal sin. Like Zeus was supposed to punish you for like violations of hospitality, which they had enough of that, like, no, Xenia, which I actually referenced in episode 5 of the Mutant Girl.
That does explain why he had no issues with just the entire Trojan War stopping for two little like pricks to duel it out for like one lady.
Well,
That does make
doesn't
more sense.
that doesn't have anything to do with like hospitality. That was to
Yes, it
do with
does. They literally stopped the entire war just for these two's little like internal bicker to stop.
does
I
that
would
count?
argue that's
Does that count as hospitality?
I would say so, yes. For them to just not intervene at all and just watch it happen. Yeah, I'd say that counts.
That feels more like the Death Eaters not interfering between like the battle between Harry and Voldemort to me personally, but fair enough. Fine. Here, tell me what you think. Well, it's an empty spoon. That's what it is.
I also have. Oh, okay. That was a skirt. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't notice it was a skirt. So if you pause right here, I was about to ask why her like hips are so comically large.
Oh.
You see what it looks like, right?
Yes. See I say to that I say if only you could modify gacha body types, like in general.
Yeah,
Like,
Aiden and I were discussing something for one of our projects involving gacha, and it's annoying because we would use Hero for just kind of like a base to like what we would kind of adapt into gacha, but it was always annoying because sometimes we want to show like the amount that someone eats or works out or something via like how like visually strong or skinny they are, a thing gacha does not do, which is really which is really annoying because you don't see it as visually on gacha as the characters canonically really are, like underneath their shirts.
Yeah, I think that's like a thing that I would. Well, I mean, apart from the fact that you can't take off shirts in gacha anymore, I would say in general for body types would be like my number one like request for an update, as far as Luname goes. I mean, it should be that hard to do. You just essentially like resize not only just like the characters themselves, but like resize different parts of them, like maybe like amplify their torso or something, or like increase their arms for muscles or anything.
Yeah, and I mean,
there's
even if
possibilities.
that's so absurd, you could always just like she could have always made it so that way shirts, like for instance, you could see kind of the outline, right? Of like let's just use abs as an example.
Mhm.
Right, so you'd kind of see like the classic like cross down the middle and a couple like squares like around them.
Yeah, people have resorted to drawing abs on gacha characters in the past to
Yeah,
varying degrees of success, obviously.
yeah. Though I think those people tend to be using it as an example for why she didn't add abs, but
Yeah. Oh, and also, Ghost Kitty, this is actually also a good idea. Oh, modifying Gachas will look weird and disturbing looking. Not if it's done correctly. It really depends on how you do it. I know there's like the deform poses that already exist, but those are deliberately cartoonish. I don't mean like that. I mean like, give some actual possibilities. Whoa, Chloe, it's amazing. I sure love the taste of nothing.
it kind of looks like she's licking a spoon.
Yes, exactly.
Maybe she just likes spoons.
Maybe. But might I ask why you wanting to start baking? Probably to impress Adrian, knowing what little I know about Chloe's character. If I remember correctly, you said you didn't like getting food under your fingernails. And meanwhile, Marinette's the one wearing gloves right now, which is kind of counterintuitive. I tried it once and I liked it. What, food under your fingernails?
I kissed a boy and liked it.
What are you two doing? I don't know who this character is. I haven't watched much of the show, remember, but you know. Oh, Kagami. I didn't think you'd make it. I think that's how you say the name. I don't know if it's Kagami or I try.
Kagami sounds more accurate if we're looking at it as like Japanese pronunciations.
Possibly.
I mean,
This is based on a French-Japanese show, so we'll go with that.
yeah, Japanese culture tends to have a certain noise to it. Kagami sounds more like it.
All right. Going to go wash up. What's Chloe doing here? Don't worry about her. It doesn't cause too much trouble yet. Where's the others? Cut! I'm kidding. I'll hear Nino in the kitchen. We haven't seen Nino yet, actually.
That was a sudden change.
Yeah, I guess the music just ran out at that one particular point and it wasn't looped.
Did we not? I'm fine with them choosing music. I think that's a big like issue that a lot of these make, but we couldn't have had a transition.
Yeah, I guess not.
They couldn't have just like made the whole thing go through loop with the first 5 seconds because the first 5 seconds tend to be the softest, and
or
then
possibly notice that, you know, Kagami was like arriving and therefore change the music at that point and not have it be right at the end of the song so it doesn't have to abruptly end.
Yeah, I'm not, you know, A for effort, I guess.
Okay. Kagami is how they pronounce, most people pronounce the name. Okay. All right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Where's the R at exactly?
As in like like the pronunciation.
Okay.
Kagami.
I can't see. I you know. So,
Yeah.
are we sure that's like who exactly pronounces her name like that?
The fan base, apparently.
How many fans?
How many fans? This is Brutal Miraculous Ladybug. There's fans, I assure you.
Oh, is that how they pronounce in Miraculous? Then
I'm gonna say yes again. I have not seen this character ever. I don't know who they are.
you know, honestly, if that's how they pronounce in Miraculous, then for all I know, they might have just misspelled it in this.
Why would they have misspelt it?
I don't know. It's a Gotcha tuber.
Okay, but it doesn't seem like a misspelled name. You identified it as Japanese.
Josh, we're aware it's a real name people use. I literally said that I would probably pronounce it as Kagami because that's the most likely. Dude, are you got it muted or something? What's going on here? Also, again, where's the R at? This is so stupid. Why is it? I don't. Why do they pronounce it like that exactly? Ghost Kitty, you wanna fill in the blank while Jacob just spazzes out? Hello, flower parts. I hate English. You know, fair enough, Ghost Kitty. I stutter quite a bit. That's not as bad as what you're implying. It used to be stronger, but a couple of years of speech therapy. This is what I'm left with. Oh, welcome to the BB Butter stream, baby. Okay, guys. Oh.
So, like I was saying, when you lay out a word phonetically, you sometimes will like add or remove letters depending on, you know, how you say it phonetically. So it makes sense to bring stuff out of the ether in that situation.
No, I've never heard that name said that way. That's absurd. That's what?
I've been saying it that way for the entire time I've been
You're
versions of this
British.
character.
Every word you say sounds like it has an R in it. Shut up.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, but
That's probably
just your
why then.
no, but that's just your accent. That's not how it's actually like. There's a difference between how things are supposed to be said and what the accent makes it sound like.
If I didn't know that Ghost Kitty had an American accent, I would probably say, "Oh, well, maybe that's just being laid out according to my ones." But you know, I I
I
do think
mean,
that that's the reference there because I mean, for you, yeah, saying like Kagami or something that would sound a bit weirder to do it that way.
remember, what's her face? Dang it,
I
Milla.
do. I remember so well. I remember as just about as you do.
Milla. You
Oh, what the
remember?
whole?
You remember when Milla tried teaching me how to say her name, and I just could not do it.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. If you try to teach somebody to say something in your own accent without being able to change said accent yourself, you're not able to correct their own pronunciation, so you end up in an endless feedback loop. Which is why I just didn't bother trying.
Wait, are you implying that your name isn't pronounced Sean or Jacob?
No, I'm talking about Miller's name.
Oh, okay. See, I was about to say, have I been pronouncing like either name of yours wrong this entire time?
Oh no, well no, you haven't. At least not in your accent anyway.
Okay, I was about to say, have I been meaning to say Sion or something?
No, plenty of people do
Sion.
already. People do that as a joke all the time anyway. Although then again, it was worse in Spain. Trying to get people to pronounce Sean in Spain is not easy.
That is
Anyway.
fair. In that language, you don't tend to do a sh sound, do you?
No, and that was just the beginning of the issues.
Oh.
I just need to discuss something with him. It can wait. You can
Such
give him
as
a
how to
call.
pronounce your name?
Yeah, just call a third party. Yeah, that'll work. Okay.
That's the end of the episode, guys.
I still can't believe I'm stuck here for Thanksgiving. Oh, see, now we get a music change. Father said he wanted to spend it with me, but he's still in his room.
Josh,
Oh, what did Josh say? Hold on.
Josh, I can't say I care much about Jax in the first place, but but I gotta tell you, man, he does not put his middle name in his username, nor do I frankly care. Also, I don't know everyone on Earth. That does not.
I mean, I will say also, Dean Martin is the name of a celebrity, like a really, really famous singer from way back when. So it's not unheard of.
Also, I like the implication of have you ever seen people use Dean Martin as a middle name, implying that they chose their middle name?
BB, just curious, why is your name BB Butter, and who came first, Jacob Butter or BB Butter?
Jacob came
Okay.
first. I went
Yes, by like
my name,
7 years.
my online name, besides my original channel name, which was The Warrior, on most things I was BB Accent, which my Minecraft username still is. But whenever I joined Buttercore, I still had it for a while, but eventually I gained enough respect out of Jacob to get a little more into his friend circle and became what at the time was known as the Butter Bros. Doesn't quite make as much sense anymore considering I'm not a guy, but at the time.
And also, the other brother has been disowned by the family, so.
Yeah, we just kind of beheaded him. We don't talk about it. But no, because Jacob has, Jacob Butter and Butter Bros. That, of course, I kept the first 2 bits of BB accent being BB. A lot of people think it stands for something. It doesn't. It's just because the first 3 letters of the name are B, so I thought it'd look better if it were all capital. And then Butter is just taken from Jacob.
Yeah. There was actually somebody else who did something similar back in the day. There was one of my friends from the drama club that I used to go to actually then ended up finding my channel.
No, oh, you said the
and
thing.
then-
You said the thing. Drama club.
Yes, fantastic. Yeah, so one of my friends from one of the actual drama clubs I went to, she actually found my channel and then changed her channel name to Boofle Butter for a bit, and then changed it back to her actual name.
We have a second Butter sister out there?
We had a second Butter sister out there.
I'm sorry, did she die like the other one, or?
No, she changed her username back. I just explained that. Also, everyone has an accent unless you're mute. An accent is the way that you speak. No one can speak without an accent. That doesn't make any sense.
Even if you're mute, you could argue they have an accent because there's different forms of sign language. And the reason Americans call it sign language, but really it's American Sign Language that we use. That's why it's ASL. There's other areas use different forms. So arguably, even mute people have accents, assuming they do sign language, which a good amount of them do.
Yeah, depending on if you count those as separate languages or separate dialects within the same language or separate accents. I don't know. There's probably more to think about there that I can't really unpack because I don't know.
Yeah, and in fact, down in the UK, there's actually BSL. So
I know. Yeah, I'm just saying there's like different variants. That's why, yeah, ASL and BSL, they both would be because that's the thing, because you count, because it sounds like you would count those as the same language because they're all based off the signs again, but depending on like the actual origin of that, it's kind of like saying like all languages are based on words. They're all not all languages are based on words. Even then, most languages are based on words, so they should all be the same. It's like a whole other thing there. So it's like, how do you differentiate? I don't know.
That is fair. You could start making grunt sounds like the cavemen do and say you know every language technically, I guess.
There's an entire language that's based on whistling. If you whistle a tune, you multilingual. I imagine the day entirely in my head. I wish I could have gone. I can still call her. Oh look, it's Kagami. I mean, Kagami, Kokame, You have to talk to me? Okay, fine.
Wait, wait.
That's a ringtone, yes.
No, wait. Is that... Surely not. Right on. No, the reflections make it... No. Sorry, I was thinking they took an actual, like, picture of a countertop.
Oh, no.
Put it in the middle.
This is definitely, this is definitely art, yeah.
It looks really realistic, though. The thing that really gives it away is the fact that the reflections aren't accurate.
She's probably having too much fun to even think about me. Meanwhile, every person is asking after him at the party. She can't stop thinking about you. After the dinner. Hey, girl. I can see why Aiden likes this show so much now. Oh, hey, Alia. I'm going to cut to the chase. You've been preoccupied all day. Why? I was going to tell Aiden how I felt today. No, you weren't. I've seen the show. No, you weren't. There was no way you were getting even remotely close. Oh. I know this year has been hard marinette. As in, the year itself has been hard marinette. That's the description. Again, commas. I don't know why I'm so upset about him not being here. You just explained why you're so upset. Mm.
What do you mean? You don't like this, Jacob?
See, here's the thing: people who have actually like get into Miraculous, like their major, like one of their major complaints that most of the fandom has is just how stupid the main characters are, especially when it comes like the romance plot that's been dragged on for 4 seasons. So yeah, I can understand that now.
To be fair, Aphmau dragged it on for a minute too.
Except for with Aphmau, it felt like a natural progression of a healthy like progressing towards what could be a healthy relationship, like especially like down the line if they keep working on things. Except for Aphmau and Aaron. Aphmau and Aaron, yeah, 10 years was definitely way too long for narrative purposes. Everyone else,
Yeah,
I can understand.
yeah, Aphmau and Aaron, that relationship, I think would be critiqued more if Phoenix Drop High didn't exist. If I think that one existing alone is what makes it slightly more appealing because it's the idea that you can watch a prequel and there's more hints than there were in the original run. So it feels like they had been building up to something a little better. I
And
think
then
in a
they just
world
like
in
took away from their chemistry. Yeah.
yeah, so if you're watching in like chronological order, then it feels more like, oh, okay, so here's like a smaller gap. But I feel like if that didn't exist, then it would just be kind of like a very like teasy way of how they did it. The prequels
Hmm.
kind of save that relationship, I think.
Okay. I thought I don't know. I'm trying to think in my mind like what would have happened if Phoenix Up High didn't exist.
Right.
You know,
We're assuming that the main seasons went on as they did the same way, but the prequels didn't. They just didn't exist.
well, I mean, well, a bit though. Okay, if we're gonna go that whole direction, I mean, there's some stuff that was built up from the prequels that would have come into play later. I mean, like it sounds like the actual relationship. Just think about it from like an audience perspective. You went from, I guess, there was hints of something going on in the background. Aphmau chose to make an independent choice, like she did in Diaries, which also didn't sit well in Diaries. So would have been interesting repetition there from if you watched from earlier on. If you just end up seeing Magic for the first time, it's not as bad because there were hints that there was more to their relationship we weren't seeing on screen, and that was kind of like the tease of it almost. But then later on,
Yeah,
we actually see them on screen, like how they actually do end up interacting. They still have some great moments, that's some great chemistry once they are together. So maybe that would have been able to carry it by itself without the prequels being in the way as well.
right.
I
But
don't
the
know.
issue is that even in season one, they try making it seem like it was a thing that they would get together, and for a few seasons, they just didn't. And so I think in a world in which we did not see that it was possible, i.e., the prequels, then I think people would have had less favorable opinions about it.
What do you mean by we see where it was possible? It was clearly possible in the first season,
Right. What I'm
particularly after
saying,
Romeo and Juliet play.
yeah, what I'm saying though is that they made it seem like it would happen, but it didn't for a while. So what I'm saying is that the prequels showed that they did have a proper relationship at one point, which by proxy makes it look like the modern day segments would build up to something formal again, which they did, but again, in a world in which the prequels didn't exist, then we'd be sitting there a lot longer with like with them being like, oh, we're gonna do nah, oh, we're gonna no, oh, we're gonna nah, you thought.
That still doesn't make sense because by the time the prequel first like started airing, they were already shown together after being filmed. Season one concluded before Phoenix Up High season one even started. So that those pieces were already in place by that point. They wouldn't be hinting towards something that has already happened.
I don't know. I feel like without it would be weird, but
Well, you know what? I'll give it a thought experiment or something. Maybe it'll be a video. His father never asked her to go anywhere. You know what? At least she's not taking it like, oh no, he must not want to hang out with me. He must not like me. Oh, woe is me, and stuff like that. Because whatever. I just want him to be having a good day. I bet he is. Nope, probably not. I'm gonna get some fresh air.
also,
Your good friend.
sorry, you go.
You're a good friend, Marinette.
Oh, there's something missing there. Two things missing there.
Yeah.
Also, I'm now realizing this about the outfit. I'm not sure how much I like it. The straps don't make any sense.
On which character, Marinette or Alia?
Which ones? I'm gonna say Alia because the name tag is the same color as the hair.
Okay. The straps don't. Oh, right, yeah, because it's kind of like it's because that black. I'm pretty sure is like the same outline, like the color's the outline, so therefore it's kind of like blends in. There's not a
Yeah,
distinct separation.
like in normal clothing, the way that those straps are supposed to work in that specific area is always supposed to be there, like either on or right above, like the breasts. But there's not even flesh down there.
Maybe it's kind of like a corset sort of deal, so it would be like at the stomach level, maybe. Thanks, Alia. I'll see you in a bit.
I'm not so sure how much I like the idea of that being her stomach either. That looks inhuman.
Okay, it looks like it would be like at the rib area. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
All right.
I don't care what father says. I'm going to see Marinette. Also, I think there's like as a filter over the top of it because then oh wait no, because again the narrator thing, you can just put that on that. Yeah. Alias Césaire.
Wait, are these names supposed to be said like in a different accent? I feel like these don't work in either of our accents.
French, Japanese.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna be cleaning up, so you guys should probably start heading home. Fine, but yes. Today wasn't horrible, so thanks. Baka. You're welcome, I guess. Mr. Bonshing, okay? Do you honestly care? She's not half bad. Yeah, just bad she wasn't half good either. Ho, 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 ho. So that's a Statler and Waldorf thing.
Why do you sound like Santa Claus?
Oh, have you not seen like Statler and Waldorf? They do sound like that. That
No.
wasn't half bad. Yeah, too bad it wasn't half good either. Whoa, ho, 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 ho.
Look,
Anyway.
man, I get we're watching like a Thanksgiving thing. I get like the day's almost over for me. The day probably is over for you, but like,
Oh yeah,
but
happy Black
like,
Friday, everyone.
but like, I know Santa Claus is getting ready and all that, but like, we don't need like one of those scenes in like a movie where someone says a line and then you get another scene that parallels the previous one with a completely set of other characters, in this case being Santa Claus and the elves making fun of his wife.
I see. Well, you know what? Statler and Waldorf in The Muppets Christmas Carol did both play Jacob Marley. Well, Jacob and Robert Marley, so I guess they were the offset there as well. I mean, basically everything was an offset there to Michael Caine. That makes sense. Let me text him. Hey, clown, get your butt over here or something. He told me how he likes Marinette, so I'm going to tell him to get over here. Oh, I was right. I was right, okay. And that is surprisingly nice for Chloe, who also seemed to be gunning after him. Anyway.
I feel like nice is like an understatement. I think that's like, I don't remember which story I've seen that from. It's an old one. It's one of the classics. Don't remember which one it was. But actually, you know what? It might have honestly been something I heard from Boy Meets World, actually.
Oh.
Either way, it was it's the idea of like someone loving a person, but the same person loves someone else, and so the lover gives their love it's hard to word it like this because I don't. Okay. Love interest 1 is into love interest 2. But love interest 2 is into love interest 3 instead. And so love
Yes.
interest 1 gives love interest 3 to love interest 2 and watches them be happy while she's off on the sidelines.
Yeah. So
Which
it's like Eponine from the Miso app. Another French thing. I guess it's just it's the theme. I don't know. Alright, nice lighting effect to symbolize darkness. That is true. I tried to mention that before about the filter, but I wasn't sure how to like angle it. Because it does seem like this is like a layered thing with like, because there's a custom backgrounds.
See,
with the narrative feature intact.
See, I don't really care about the darkness. What I like is the stars back there. That's really pretty.
Oh, all right. Yeah, we'll get to that then, I guess. Once we get a better like angle. I've not been very because my brain still hurts from watching Code Purple and Storage Apocalypse because I couldn't understand the storylines and I basically watched them after each other. Oh no! Of all the reviews to watch back to back, Code Purple and Slaughter Apocalypse combined. Oh no. All I know is Adam, Skylar, and Isabel, the main characters of Code Purple and both series, are sort of cool designs and fight scenes. The storyline just through one ear and out the other. Yes. Yeah, that is accurate to both of them. Marinette and Adrian is the most weirdest ship ever.
Grammar.
From what I've seen so far, I can sort of agree. Then again, I also grew up on Ulrich and Yumi, so you know, kind of desensitized. By the way, I did begin watching the Unbounded review. I was working on the drawing for Purple characters in my style. Again, back-to-back ideas, yeah.
You know what I grew up on?
My brain like the other two. Unbounded will not hurt your brain like the other two. It has some weird moments, but it won't hurt your brain.
See, my childhood shows, I recall being the number ones for me in chronological order was Thomas the Tank Engine, which is funny because in modern day I'm genuinely scared of Thomas, but in the past I really enjoyed the show before I realized how like lifeless the old animations were. Well, because for context, the way I watched these is that I would have these DVDs, and I would just play the same DVDs. I have flashes of like a really old like Strawberry Shortcake ad in my head sometimes. That played before one of the shows. But either way, the old Thomas has the most lifeless of animations. Like he smiles and his eyes look like they have nothing behind them. It is horrific.
It's because like the eyes are the only part of the face that actually like moves without like a jump cut happening.
It's like you blink and he has like this like Joker smile with these eyes that just have nothing. It doesn't help that the eyes are literally black as coal.
Hey, you know what? I would have when I was like 4, we went to this particular like fairground or something, or it was like an actual station where there was just like a giant like life-size Thomas.
Oh god, no.
That we got to like, you know, We got to go. I think I was on Clarabelle with my parents. Trying to remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, I loved Thomas when I was little. Hate him now. Anyways, after Thomas, I moved over to Blue's Clues. Fondest childhood show for me. Loved Blue's Clues. Still do. Well, I take that back because still do implies that I respect the reboot. The reboot I watched and said, "This ain't my Blue's Clues," and noped out after the first episode. It's trash. I watched Curious George a little bit. It was okay. Not like the greatest thing ever. Tell you what really came after Blue's Clues for me though. Wild Kratts.
That's
That
the
was
first one that you've mentioned that I haven't heard of / seen multiple of.
why do you know okay. Do you know what it is, like at all?
No. No,
Okay.
I've never heard this name in my life.
The context is that it's like educational like lessons about animals but from the perspective of these two like implicitly young adult probably early 20s brothers looking back on it um who
You're
had
right, Quincy,
like
by the way.
who had like these devices that could make them into animals kind of like Ben 10 except real animals, and so they would become animals to help other animals out, and along the way it'd be like, and the tiger does da da da.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good show, honestly.
It was amazing. It's so good. The soundtrack I remember not the intro I remember really liking. It was a good show. Enjoyed it. And then after that came Paw Patrol, and that was the last like child show that I watched fairly frequently.
All right. I mean, those are all like definitely like early childhood aimed shows. Yeah, when I say grew up on Ulrich and Yumi, I mean like age 7 onwards.
To be fair, that's around the time that I watched Paw Patrol.
Oh, because I was gonna say like for me, Thomas the Tank Engine and occasional Blue's Clues was before that. That was when I was still living in the US.
Yeah, Thomas and Blue's Clues were really early for me. I don't remember at what point Wild Kratts was, and I know that Paw Patrol I watched way after I was like past the demographic, but I still enjoyed it.
Sounds like me with FML.
It's fair. It's fair.
All right. Oh yes. By the way, yeah. Actual height to Quadzi. I was trying to wait for a moment to like actually address Quadzi here. So yeah. Sorry, I was not trying to ignore you. I just didn't want to interrupt the train of thought.
But
I'll see myself out. Because I don't trust anything you suggest now. Because it's mostly because of you that I watch both Code Purple reviews. Yeah, it's mostly because of Josh that I had to watch both Code Purples as well. Because he told me they were like direct continuations or like something to do with that, and then they were like not actual like remastered reboots or something, but then they like one of them like retcons the other because it's the remastered one, which is what you'd expect to begin with, but that's not what he said before. And we got to like the end of it, and then he right back on himself, and it's like, anyway. Although surprisingly, ever since I made those videos, Brent Juice TV has not said like a word to me, I don't think. So I don't know if I burnt a bridge by making those reviews or not. Sorry if I did.
yeah, he probably also burnt the series down with it.
See, that's the thing. People request like for me to like look at their shows and stuff. I mean, Jax is like the big example of that recently. You know, I'm fine. I accept requests from people, but I'm not always going to like what I see. And people who request the show to look at should probably be prepared in case that happens.
Yeah, just be careful because if your show is trash, then
Yeah.
admittedly, Jacob might say it a little bit more kind-heartedly, but I'm in a lot of these reviews, so deal with it.
Of course, yeah. As I say, yeah. If the show either just does not make any sense or just does not seem like there's any heart behind it or just is not for me or something, I will say that's my version of if your show is trash, deal with it. Okay. All right. Should I call you? Oh, right. That's the whole. Okay, yeah. So apparently, according to Quadzi, I look like Simon from Bridgerton. I don't see the resemblance personally.
I've
But
not even seen
feel
that,
like.
so.
Oh, okay. All right. Also, I learned something. It says slaughter in the title, and you get stomach aches from seeing too much blood. Then don't watch it. Yeah. In fact, wait a minute. Hold a second. There was a trigger that I left like at the beginning of the video. Well, not well. I mean, SMG 001 Gacha also had it, but I played the entire thing at the beginning of the review specifically so that wouldn't happen. So don't. So I'm not liable here.
This is fair. Legally, Jacob wins that.
My stomach was hurting after watching Slaughter Apocalypse. Yeah. I also can't have people like skip forward because that's no one can account for that.
Oh, I just. By the way, Kuski, if that is what isn't, if that's a bit triggering for you, don't watch my content whenever that releases next year.
And continue to not watch puppetry. All right. Also, next time I suggest the Gachas series to you, it will one with a good story with good characters and good writing.
You
I don't
can't
trust
even
half of what you
spell a
say, Josh, but
you can't spell a sentence that says you're going to promise something with good writing.
you know what was really funny earlier on is the fact that Josh was trying to say before, like, commas are important, people, except for the fact that he forgot to put the comma in, so it just said commas are important, people. That one got
Commas
me.
are important, assuming you put them in the right spot. Otherwise, they may be doing more harm than good.
I mean, that's also true. But then again, a comma did actually at one point save a person from execution. Like there was a case in Spain where somebody was like sentenced to death for some reason. I can't remember why it was, but they filed an appeal, to save their own lives and stuff. But actually at one point the person who like looked over, they wrote down "Perdón imposible que cumpla su condena," which means forgiveness is impossible. First of all, let the sentence be carried out. Except for in the actual writing, the comma was moved, so it said "Perdón imposible que cumpla su condena," which means which means sorry, it's impossible to carry out that sentence. So that was what then the person was freed. So yeah. Remember that, people. A comma can save your life. You're on death row.
Yep.
All right. It wants to make a video game Gacha rated series. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. Yeah, so I mentioned this in Maui's video for SMG's 1K special. SMG being the person who made Slaughter Apocalypse. Yeah, the combat in both of those series is like it's like really well choreographed, like airtight. So actually, that's like the best feature out of both those videos. So yeah, I can imagine you want to do something video game related. And to be honest, if I do have a script for you in that case if we're getting in contact with me. If there was a plan that I had quite a while ago as well for something like of that nature.
Yep. Yep.
I saw plenty of ones with good stories and they won't hurt your brain. Okay, well, again, if you didn't have a history of deceiving me with your messages on chat, Josh, I would be more inclined to believe that. But I'll put them on the list anyway because it's also funny when I suffer. I acknowledge that.
It's good content.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for you, it's even better content because you will because whenever you rage, it's like some of the funniest moments whenever we're playing a game or something. Video game is a series of the idea of this Magical Girls series where the editing software is the villain. And I have a series of ideas list if music multiple ideas. Oh, great!
Speaking of
I'm
which,
glad.
if you do want to see a little bit of that rage that I haven't been able to do like full blown on videos in a while, do watch the newest Bendy video on the Butter Bunch after the stream.
By the way, here's another idea as well. You could actually in theory make the video game about like the magical girls, like the characters pick a different like power set, they customize their own outfits, and the magical girls like they're in the video game. If you wanted to work on both those at once, just combine the shows together, they can work as one. Either way, are we going to continue the reading fan fiction series? Well, I don't know. That's the thing. I wanted to do a thing a while ago where I actually, like Afma did like the reading fan fiction with like the Maestro characters where they acted out. I was going to do that with musical characters as well at some point. I just had to like gather all the musical fan fiction that was actually made. Or maybe like now ask that on the community tab since, everyone seems to be like, particularly active, especially around like the Kahoot stream. Maybe I should maybe start to do a Kahoot thing. I'll reference like, send fan fictions. We will make video or something.
Honestly, I kind of want to do a Kahoot video after I launch my stuff. I don't know. If it's still popular, then I'll do it.
Yeah, we'll see. Next one will
Just
most likely be Fallen Angels.
well, I just say that because I personally like Kahoot. I personally have an enjoyment for it. So
I think you did write a TMG fanfiction one time. I think. I seem to remember you writing one of them.
I do after season 3 gets past the first episode. I do want to see some more fanfics based on the newer things going on.
By the way, like these can just be like really like quick fan fictions, so we can actually. So it's like with the Aphmau ones, they were only like 5 minutes long usually, so that'd be good for video purposes. Obviously, I don't want to stifle anyone's creativity, so if you do want to go longer, then by all means. But for practicality purposes, that's what I would go. Anyway, I was wrong about you. Dang it. Was it something I said? No, you just evolved my character. Now they're gonna have to retcon that season 3. Was it something I said?
Do you know how often I have to gamble with the executives to make me stay the way I want?
I left my phone at home. I'm genuinely surprised that Chloe went for several hours without checking her phone, not gonna lie. Let's just hope Adrian can figure this out himself. Oh yeah, because that's worked so well so far, hasn't it? Ugh. Oh, okay, never mind, there he is. What do I know? He just breathed, that's all he had to do. It's like, I know that's breath. Adrian! Hi. I heard you're having Thanksgiving with your father. I was, but I wanted to see you. Really? But why? You're what I'm thankful for, baby. I don't know. You're my forever girl. Smoochy, smoochy, smooch. Anyway. Their heads aren't even together. If you go to a kissing gacha, at least make their heads touch. That's where the illusion comes in. Happy Thanksgiving, Marinette. No comma again. Happy Thanksgiving, Adrian. Okay, and then I guess this is the next day? Or this is the outro, never mind. It's the outro, isn't it? Yep, outro. Okay, so that was a little bit, I'm sorry, BB, there were two, really, really good ones before this one, and then you had to come in just when I was reviewing the Miraculous one, which I knew was going to just drop it significantly.
Yeah, I noticed Gacha seems to get significantly worse when I'm in the room, apparently.
That does make me wonder, because we were going to do Nechu on Thanksgiving, but I almost don't want to check this one out now, because it's like, what are we going to say about this one? What's going on there?
No, we can
Yeah.
drag it out to a third hour.
How long have we been? Yeah, if we go for 10 more minutes, yeah, we could watch the video without pausing, and it would drag it on to a third hour. You know what? Let's see what happens if we just watch this one without pausing too much.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Okay, here we go.
That's the real challenge.
All right. Okay. Finally. There's no music, so I'm going to put the time up again. Time alone. The volume up, mind you. No bodyguards. Okay. Important story detail. You have bodyguards. Nice exposition. I want to explore. I'm wishing. It's so pretty. What is the bird, the well, the bee in the background, the tree?
So
Wish I could live on a
pretty.
farm. You were supposed to stay in the car. Get back here, Aaron. I mean, whatever your name is. Oh, Why? Okay, I'm pausing now. I need to address that. Why am I so good at predicting things? I mean, I know his
You
name was
aren't. You got
Aaron in
it.
this situation.
No, you got it completely wrong. That's obviously Aaron.
It's Aaron. Sorry, not Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah, but okay. So
Aaron.
I keep making jokes. Someone needs to make that a compilation, please. I keep making jokes that just end up coming true seconds later. How? Why do I have this power? You know what? I've got this like caggy film saying I have the script every Devil Artemis video because he knows what the joke's gonna be. Why is that a power? Have I done too many of these? Am I going insane? Let's keep going without pausing. I said I was going to do that, didn't I?
Yep.
Your mother's orders. I'm your mother. You're both of your mothers. I'm your bodyguard to protect you. I know you're my body. No wrong apostrophe, Sir Aaron. Sorry, Miss Jen. But let's get home now. Your mothers, both of them, are most likely worried
Wait,
sick.
so who's talking here? I'm confused.
Okay, well, hold on. Right. So look, see, he's got his mouth open. So at least they're doing that part right. You know, mouth open equals talking so far. I mean, they're barely speaking English to begin with, but, you know, they are actually saying words and leaving some silence moments. Okay.
This entire thing has been silent.
I mean, without dialogue. I'm back, mother. Hello, my name is back, mother. Again, no comma. Where's Sir
Who's
Aaron?
Sir Aaron?
I guess I think it's like a modern fairy tale, maybe. It seems like she'd be some sort of she'd be royalty, and then, you know, Sir Aaron would be like the knight guarding her. But it's modern day, so instead of like, you know, a suit of armor, he's actually like an actual like bodyguard attire, and was like an agent from Falcon University. I think that's really it.
Okay.
And where is Miss Stephine? Miss Stephine. She's guarding the front of the mansion with Sir Luis.
Okay. Okay. I've seen Sir too many times. Guys, it's SER when you're referring to a knight. Or a guard
Actually,
or whatever. It's SER, not SIR.
actually, not over here. It isn't.
That's weird. It's traditionally SER.
Oh yeah, because the US has such tradition of knighthood.
Yeah, I'm not talking about US.
I'm pretty sure that sounds like the kind of thing that was like you spelled it. You're like you think about it in your head, like you spell it just as you hear it, and people don't think, oh wait a minute. Of course, phonetically it would be like seer, but yeah, sir has always been spelled like that.
No, by default, I've always done SIR until I learned those SER, and I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I've definitely not seen that. I've not seen that over here, like at all. That's why I tell Sir Nicanor is spelled SIR the whole time, and surprisingly, no one has commented about that.
Well, I mean, I'm not seeing many comments in general on Sir Nicanor.
Well, I mean, in the premieres then, because the people were in the premieres, including yourself.
This is true. This is where we learn about my bunnies.
Yes, that that is the famous example. So yeah, arguably the premiere history of Nicanor has had more lasting power than like half of the story.
That's fair.
Which is also why I'm resistant to sometimes to do like just like it like there's like the like improv and not turn off the camera because I've got in trouble for that in the past. And it probably is better with people.
Yeah,
So yeah, once that rolls back around again, obviously you're already Squire Banquo, so we can probably work out like how a better way of doing that than in drama club at the moment.
The difference between Sir Nicanorth and Drama Club wasn't ever that. It's the fact that in Sir Nicanorth you did it in a very survival way. In Drama Club, there's
Yeah.
actually like a storyline that's actually like always looming there, and not just, oh no, the knights have come, the mobs, they're spawning.
Yeah,
Oh,
Drama Club did have prompts in that situation. Yes. I could have definitely made 100 episodes in the same vein of Diaries if I, continued the season. But, why? There will
this
be a
is
second
true.
season, Second Oath, by the way. There have been plans for it, and it was always meant to have 2 seasons. We're just going to actually, take the season break as a chance to, like, actually, revamp it and do something proper, I don't understand why I get treated like royalty just because we are rich. Okay, so you're not royalty. That would have been a nice modern parallel, but fine, whatever. Oh, I'm not gonna pause. Stop pausing. I'm gonna go bathe. Okay. I'm glad we didn't see that scene. Thank you, creator of this video. Maybe Mother's done with work. Oh, now you have an apostrophe. Maybe we can go play in the yard with Riley. By the way, there was a dog bowl. There's like a dog bed there. Is there no
There's
dog?
far too much white in this series. I don't like it.
I think it's the idea of like, oh, we're rich and pure, so we wear all right. No, all right, all white. There. You don't come here wearing those rags. There's a slightly off shade of white. Why do you even come in here for? You mean what? Mother, I was wondering if you may know where Miss Riley is. Why? Because I went to play in the yard with her. Oh, also they have like white blotches on their face. I don't know what that's about. How many times do I have to tell you? We don't play in yards with dirt or anything like that. Or play with maids. They clean, not entertain.
Okay, this is
Sorry,
really
Mother.
stupid. I think this isn't even the first time I've seen this in Gacha. There's this phone green screen.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be something that appeared there, but there wasn't. That was a great idea that the person had, but did not take advantage of it.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
well.
But no, I've always these characters, for instance, this character specifically is implied to know this isn't the first time this has happened. Therefore, it makes no sense for the character to go and ask her mother for this, because as her mother just said, how many times do I have to tell you you don't do this? I get you have to do exposition, but this character would not go to their mother for this, because if they still want to do it, that clearly means they feel rebellious by proxy. They wouldn't be still going to mother for this.
Yeah, a better way of doing this would have been if she went out into the yard and was caught playing with Riley, and then she says, "How many times do I have to tell you?" Because then it's like the child either needs a reminder or just you want to re-emphasize the fact that they've been disciplined against it, so therefore the child can repeat themselves.
Yeah,
Because this right now is one step away from saying, "As you know."
yeah.
And please don't say that now. I've made a prediction. Don't do it. Don't do it. Whatever you do, I don't want to be right. Stop making me be right. You idiot! I told you. I'm sorry. This woman is like a businesswoman, and yet she can't, or like does like a
I like
successful financial stable career, and yet can't say idiot.
I like how she swears at the beginning and end. So it's really funny in my head because I'm saying those swear words in my head, and it's the goofiest thing.
Yeah, just being
I
like,
like
yeah.
like shit. You
Oh
idiot.
yeah, like it's
I
like
I
it's like, oh, hello, who is this? This is your ex-husband. Beep, 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 beep. You idiot!
you idiot. I told you. Fuck.
No build-up whatsoever. Yes.
I like to picture she's just screaming, "Fuck," and it's just a constant "you" as this girl's running down.
Oh, that'd be great. hopefully Mother will like this outfit better. You look like you're cosplaying. I guess this is Miss Riley. Good evening, Miss Jen. Good evening, Riley. Yeah, knew it. Your mother says to cancel all plans of yours because Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Yay! I love
hate this.
Thanksgiving.
I hate the way they do these text boxes. I can't tell who's talking. Like half
What
the
do you
time.
What do you mean you can't tell who's talking? The person who has the mouth open is having sound come out of said mouth.
Yeah, but the text box, which see, they have to be doing it on purpose this time, right? This has to
Well,
be on
no,
purpose.
it's because there's one character that is like crop. There's like further down the screen that you can't see, and the text box is being put there. These are the people that don't know there's a narrator function in Gacha.
No,
It's
but
like an actual part of
no,
it.
but
Yeah.
this is clearly from this person. But this
Yes.
person does not have the text bubble with them.
Well, no, because the text bubble would have to appear on the top of them because it's attached to a character. That's why Gacha kept the Jews will always do like a character will go off screen. Now, in theory, what you could do actually is have a completely green character with all the outlines and stuff, put a text bubble next to them, attach it that way, and like chroma key the character out in a separate layer. But A, not know if it knows to do layers, and B, I don't think most people would think to do that. Invis is kind of like my tactic tool that I don't mention a lot.
You just sold the magician's secrets, man. You have to delete this stream after.
Oh, yeah, no, of course. Consider that my Thanksgiving gift to everyone here.
We give gifts on Thanksgiving now?
I don't know. My Thanksgiving blessing. I bless you with the knowledge of Invis, the invisible gacha character that could be multifunction for, loads of things. Not just speed bubbles, but including speed bubbles. What's with the long look, Mother? I noticed you got her eyes closed now. You look hideous, and the guests aren't here yet. You're not wearing white or beige. You look like a kid. Mother, no disrespect, but it's because I am a kid.
Speaking of which, are you
Hi.
going to say the age by chance? Because
I must say, don't teach her how to be rude. You did. You're being rude to her right now. You taught her to be rude.
I really can't tell what age this girl is.
I don't know. I would have I guessed teenager because controlling mother and everything.
That's what I was thinking, but then the way they like talk about how she wants to play in the yard with the maid, it sounds kind of like how you'd portray a child, but also she's rich and has a mean mother, so she might also just be developmentally stunted. I don't know what's happening here.
I don't know what's happening here either, because guess what? May I be excused? Oh, I don't want to be in the presence of a selfish brat like yourself. Okay, so you cancel the plans, do Thanksgiving, and then immediately dismiss the child. Yeah, okay. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Why should that matter,
Wait, this is Casey Jones from the Ninja Turtles. Where's the hockey stick?
She just walks in and this guy's like right here, and all their money is piled on the floor. Did he just like take out everything from the safe and put it on the floor instead of putting it in the bag? He's not even got a big enough bag to carry all that in. Why would you take the time to put everything on the floor?
Okay. Oh, because he has
Did
to
I
make
just
room in his backpack for the golf club that won't fit.
BB, you were right the whole time. Gacha does get worse when you're around. Because I swear, the other two videos I thoroughly enjoyed, and I liked. I subscribed to both the channels, like right after finishing the videos. But yeah, the last two. What is going on now? This is more of what I'm used to.
See, I walk in here, and somehow this becomes a Ninja Turtles crossover.
Oh wait, it's Gacha Life. Okay, because it doesn't have the narrator features. I see now. Of
No,
course, because some people still use Gacha Life for some reason.
God, I hate that. Wait, actually, when did this come out?
This was last year, so Gacha Club was very much out.
Okay.
Um,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in a Half Shell, Ninja. It's not. That's not. You got it wrong.
Just like proceeds to like name all the character traits of the turtles, but not associated with like the right turtles. Like Leonardo, he's the party dude. No, he's not.
You pull a
Donatello, he's a
shorty.
very bad
Raphael,
leader.
he's the leader in blue.
Michelangelo's the tech nerd now. Anyway.
Man, it's not ninja
Oh,
power, it's turtle
okay,
power.
wait a minute. You didn't even have to worry about being there because you just vanished into the ether. And you had to stack the coins. You took out coins and put them in stacks on the floor to incriminate yourself with all your fingerprints. Unless it was like that when you came to the place. And these people are so stupid that they leave money on in their living room, just exposed on the floor.
Oh, it's okay. Casey Jones wears gloves sometimes.
Yeah, was he wearing gloves here? Oh, he was. Okay, but not not.
I didn't even notice if he was
fingerless
wearing gloves. I compare him to Casey Jones, and sure enough.
Yeah, but they're fingerless gloves. They still leave prints.
Wow.
Oh, and he comes back to prevent her from saying, "Okay, yeah,
You know
sure,
what the
all
funny
right
thing
then."
is, those are actually like Casey also wore fingerless gloves.
Okay, but how did he know? If he disappeared, how did he know that she was going to say something? Unless he turned invisible, and that was his plan. He can go invisible. Also, magic exists in this world. We didn't know that was a thing until now.
So why does he have holes cut in his hoodie for his hair to stick out exactly?
Because some gacha hair just doesn't let you do that. But my question also be, why not select a different type of hair that can support that? Don't blow my cover, princess. Oh, I'm so glad that Quasi joined the stream now. She actually, wait a minute. She also said it's not like I'm royalty, that she is being called princess. Is she
Well,
actually?
okay,
Is that like a nickname for her now because of her privileged background, or was she actually royalty? I'm
Well,
confused now.
I mean, I've heard of young women being called princess specifically by their fathers. That's a fairly common nickname, I would argue. But
Yeah, but
also,
is this wait, this could actually be her father, like trying to get back like his his alimony or something from the
I mean,
divorce.
maybe, but also I think her saying that it's not like I'm royalty or anything was really just taking a point at the fact that this is based off of like the stereotypical like fairy tales, and that they're trying to say, oh, I'm not actually royalty, but also like it's definitely based off of, I think it was more just like a kind of like a joke. I don't think that was necessarily meant to indicate too much there.
Well, we shall see in a second.
If she shows up with a tiara, then who am I to say anything, I guess, but
Get out of my house. And okay. Did she just grab him from behind? What happened there? No. Wait. Okay, so did she get hold of
I
him from
believe I
behind,
can fly.
throws him towards the beginning from that position? Yeah, okay, sure, why not?
I think what's implied is that he tries going behind her, and she grabs his arm and just flings her like to the front. But of course, you can't do like a circular animation in Gacha, so it looks weird.
Well, actually, there's a way you can sort of simulate that. You can actually turn the character, rotate them, flip them over, and then fade the two images so that they look like there's one's transitioning nicely into the other, at the same time as tracking the other person's keyframes all the way over. So there is a way of doing it, kind of.
Boys, girls, whatever's in between that you may identify as. This is why Mutant Girl has been going on for 3 seasons, and for why that 3rd season hasn't continued releasing. It is a double-edged sword. It is both a blessing and a
Yeah.
curse. It is why things are so good and why you never get those things.
Good things come to those who wait. That's
5
never
years
been more
later.
true than same time, same place. Now, all right, okay, all right then, gang. Let's see who the robber really is. Eventually, Old Man Casey. I'm really sorry. I just needed your riches so bad for my family. Okay, so it's some guy. Okay.
Okay,
Just why you-
I will praise this at the very least.
Yeah.
Him being unmasked and then becoming more personal is an actual, like, commonly done, like, choice done in films. That's a decent idea.
There's a character in Sunset Paradise who is who is like your typical like confident like femme fatale cat burglar with a mask on, right down to like the cat aesthetic actually being a thing, and
You're
then
talking about
immediately
Catwoman.
mask off and suddenly no, from Sunset Paradise, different character. Yeah, and from but that's also why Catwoman is probably a thief because cat burglars are like an actual term. But yeah, she take off the mask and then immediately she goes back to being like incredibly like super shy and like hiding herself like all the time.
Yeah, Jacksepticeye does a similar thing actually in his Iris thing, where a running theme with it is that Chase Brody, one of the characters, one of the egos, is being interrogated by this guy being played by Aaron Hansen. And for a good chunk of it, Aaron's face isn't actually shown, and the character is very cold and stuff. But as soon as the face is shown, he becomes a little more personable. Which there's an actual term for that. I don't remember what it actually is, but it's an actual thing taught in like film schools, I think.
I mean, the term the mask slipping is actually also a thing.
No, but I
Yeah,
mean, like there's like
that's mostly.
I mean, like there's like a technical term.
Yeah, I don't know the technical term. Okay, am I Fred from Scooby-Doo? Well, in absence of Aiden, because, I sent him 2 invites. He said he wanted to join at one point, so I don't know. Maybe, like, waiting for 3 hours might have benefited me. Come on, princess, let me go. I'll be reporting the dead body. Not if I turn invisible first. Invisibility! Or can he not turn invisible now? Well, then be my butler. Oh, yeah! I'll give you access to every part of the house, specifically, so you can get even more stuff right under our noses because I'm such an intelligent main character.
Speaking of cliches, it's also a fairly common trope, I would say. Wait, whoa,
He could
whoa.
still disappear. What do you mean report the dead body? He could do that at any point if he wanted to. I'm sorry, can he not teleport as being held by someone? What rule is that? Would she teleport with him, maybe? If so, maybe she can, he can teleport to someone who can help him, like the rest of his family or something. I don't know. Something.
Okay, sure. What is this?
What are you still doing here? Yeah, what are you still doing here? Why do
Also,
you
why
send
is
it to
he
your-
wearing a subway cap?
Yeah, apparently this is what butlers wear. Put a shirt on loser. See loser over there? Put a shirt on him. Your attire is in my closet. We had butler attire just lying around in your size, obviously.
Yeah, I was about to say, you had a butler before. What happened to them?
That was the last dead body shelter reports. What's with all the racket?
The butler and her played one too many times out in the yard.
Yeah, you, maid, you're supposed to clean, not have fun. Sorry, Madam Leotra.
Okay,
Or Leotra. I finished cleaning the whole mansion already. Well, clean it again. And
Yeah,
also, why is there a man figure saying he's the butler? I didn't hire a butler.
just saying. This is again, maid. Being a maid is like an actual job for the record.
Yes.
If you're yeah, unless oh my god.
We'll get back to that. Go to your room and rest right now.
And rest. I order you.
Yeah.
Yes, mom. What? Okay, sure.
I order you to relax. It's mother to you.
I
Yes,
think wasn't
mother.
there a SpongeBob episode where Mr. Krabs orders Squidward and SpongeBob to relax?
Well, I don't. Well, there is one episode where he forces SpongeBob to take a vacation, and he keeps trying to sneak in back into work. He has to ban him in the middle of like the kelp forest to to get a tax break or something.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about Squidward though. Squidward also gets the holiday, but he obviously just takes it.
Yeah, I remember there was one episode where Squidward became the manager for the day, and he would keep on slacking, going home, and then having night terrors about what terrible things SpongeBob is doing at the Krusty Krab, and going back and forth, showing that he probably has some sort of mental illness that just no one addresses because it's a kid show.
I'll just sleep on the floor. Spider. Okay. I guess I'm sleeping with it. Yeah, because Lord knows you can't deal with a spider. Yeah, of course. And there are no other beds in this gigantic house. No. Or you couldn't go into Riley's room if she lives in the house or not. Maybe she does. I mean, this butler apparently does now. You've given him residence inside the house he was trying to steal, even though he has a family to provide for, and he's not saying anything back to them anymore. As he's still taking the money. There are so many things wrong with this video. Ah, they just pile up. The more you talk about it, and the more the centers, unless someone stops me from talking, the more the more I go on a sentence, the worse I will think about it, and the worse it will get. It's one of those videos.
Also, I get like there's like a physical, like, it's just a design choice, but what happened to her eye?
Well, I don't know. Her and her mother were playing with blotches of paint at one point when they were both, when she was a child. Want to take a break from cleaning and go to the park? He just started. You just came into the room. What do you mean? A break from cleaning? He was just right there.
Well, he's also in a
Okay,
different outfit, so I guess it's implied that there's like a time jump of some sort.
Also, apparently butlers are able to slack off, but maids aren't. Okay, I guess.
Well, I think
I
the
hope it's
idea
vicious.
is that she's doing something she's not supposed to. Also, why can I look through the hoodie?
Well, remember, she can't do something that she's not supposed to without asking her mother to do the thing she's not supposed to first.
No, you don't
It was
understand.
established earlier.
No, you don't understand. The exposition is happening.
I see. But I do at least acknowledge that I do like the fact that, we came back to this to this same spot from before it was foreshadowed in the first scene. This is sweet for you to say. Now we haven't known each other for too long, like a day. I feel like we have a connection. That's because you shared a bed, because we're both idiots. Like we're both going through rough things. And you're still kind. Heh.
I don't know.
While I go
It's
to the
so
restaurant
hard to
later,
tell who's talking to each
like
other
a
right
date.
now.
No, it isn't. Whose mouth is open right now? We'll do a pop quiz. Whose mouth is open currently?
The girl.
Wrong.
Aww. Do I get a retake?
No.
Aww.
2 weeks later, yeah, build the chemistry off screen, but I want to see that part of a romance happen.
Well, that
Did
ice
he
cream
just
did
put
not
it-
obey the laws of physics.
Did he just put an ice cream in his pocket?
Don't tell me he's about to propose. Don't propose.
What is wrong with this man? Hey, Jen,
Don't propose.
I know that I came into your house to steal all of your wealth and possessions, but you stole something of mine, my heart. Will you marry me, Jen with a J, even though it was a G in the start of the episode? Don't think I didn't notice that, by the way. I noticed that.
Don't do this.
Yeah. Also, her earring is like over the top of her hair. She's piercing her own hair. Anyway. He's probably just gonna kiss her or something at this point.
Don't do this.
I really like you. That's why I'm
No.
grabbing the bottom of your skirt and nothing else. I like you too, but we're from 2 different worlds. My mother doesn't want me to date. I already talked to your mother an hour ago. Oh, you finally talked to the woman who's supposed to sign your paychecks, even though she never hired you officially. Yeah.
Don't do
okay,
this.
Then. I talked to your mother off screen and she's fine with it. I'm definitely not lying. I'm not known to be a lying character. Yeah, fine, whatever. Kiss. I don't care anymore. They're kissing through his hood anyway. The end. I hate it. I hate it so much.
What? There was no resolution.
There was no there was barely any conflict. I love the matinees with gravy. Happy Thanksgiving. What has mashed potatoes got to do with this video? There was no question of, oh, what food do you guys like? No, nothing. Thanks so much for all of your support videos. I just woke up. I'm shocked. Oh, okay. So clearly there's like another video that blew up just before this one. I might have to return to this channel too, just to see what that video was, see if it was warranted. Because you know, this video, woof. So this is trash. Yeah, too little, too late. Comment dinosaur who made it to the end.
Come on, spell dinosaur right. Trust it.
So anyways, it was not short, it was way too long. It was 13 minutes too long, in fact. Now for the best part.
Oh,
yeah,
we
the
did
ending,
it.
I agree.
I hate this.
Subscribe so you're not sus. Your grammar is sus. How is this the best part?
Lamel. That's what I have to say about this video.
I have to know what video. Oh wait, this was a year ago. I don't want to scroll down through this person's like entire feed.
Surely the channel can't be that long, right? I mean, right?
Okay, I guess we're gonna find out.
Hey, now that's not quite off of.
Bodyguard for Miss Vampire. Okay, that could have been. Oh, that was 1 month ago. Never mind. Right.
Are we just? I like how we're just gonna ignore that.
My best friend's the father of my kid. That's not. Oh well. Inspired. Inspired by what? Everything's inspired by something. I can put. Can I put inspired after every Music Girl episode?
Oh, there we go.
Meeting her, the Music Girl episode 1. Inspired. Okay, where are we? So.
Imagine that's what Nintendo did for their newest Pokemon game.
If you're seeing the monster, you know what? These are generally some enticing titles. I don't trust the creators like up to their potential, but you know there are some things in here where it's like, okay, all right, I see what you're putting down. On the other hand, I can't actually.
Oh, well, it's always the same color scheme.
Hey, you know you gotta have brand consistency, all right?
Oh, except for that one that's just all white. Okay.
Yeah, which actually seems to have gotten more views than the ones beside it. So you know.
Josh, what do you mean these are great videos this person I don't know about that.
Okay, Josh, have you seen the videos? Before we ask you, have you actually seen the videos? My boyfriend Mark the Softie. Okay, met you on Thanksgiving. Okay, so the previous one was my boyfriend Mark the Softie. Original part was up. So apparently, yeah. Oh wow, this is almost at the beginning of the channel. Okay. A Human in an All-Wolf Skull, classic. Okay, so it might well have been my boyfriend Mark the Softie that has launched this channel, which, yeah, I can definitely see we're in for a treat with that one in the future.
See my question. There's so many views for that one. and then you look
You've
at the
seen the
very next
videos.
one, and all I have to say is if the views are indicative or of anything, the one before that isn't much better. Because
Oh,
clearly a
this one
majority of
here.
these people probably didn't come back. No. My boyfriend Mark the Softie, 770,000
Oh,
views,
for met you on Thanksgiving, yeah.
up
So yeah,
to
and also it says
1,004,000.
also this person said sorry this video was
Or
short, and yet at
104,000.
this point, this video was at the time of uploading, this video was the second longest video on this channel. And there's an apology of how short it was. Hello! I don't understand. But apparently Josh has seen the videos, and apparently they're great, which, considering this is Josh telling us this, that means they're awful.
This is true.
I mean, you know what? I use Google Docs to write scripts. It comes in. Well, I mean, wait a minute. I mean, you put it on there yourself, didn't you? You actually. No, you
Yeah.
sent me a Google Doc script yourself, so you know what I use. Yeah. So I use that.
Yeah, Google Docs, a brain, and some grammar.
All very good things to have for script writing. Or I'd say almost
Yeah.
essential, except the Google Docs part. The brain, the grammar, certainly.
Well, I don't know about the grammar part being necessarily essential. I mean, have you look at Aiden's scripts? I'm totally not trying to think of ideas for a video game related series instead of paying attention to the video. It's okay, you didn't miss much.
Well, you know what? I do want to go and get dessert after this because I can't finish off Thanksgiving without that. But we should talk at some point because I probably can throw a few more ideas at you if you want. Time we'll talk on Discord. How about that? Not now because I want to eat, but yeah, some other time.
He's available at this given moment. He has a
No.
free slot. I can give you the link to the stream. We can work something out. See how long he keeps this up. Oh. That's the answer. Okay.
I could have gone on for longer, but I just you stopped talking, so I was like, okay, right, that's enough of that.
Oh, Jax back.
Hey guys, back. Well, guess what? We're about to go. Sorry about that, Jax.
You're 3 hours, 28 minutes, and 56 seconds.
Pretty much. Okay, well, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Not all the videos, some were good, some were cliches. Okay, that sounds more reasonable. I will check out, my boyfriend Mark the Softie at some other point because
it's not going to be better. There's such a big gap between these views.
I want to know what gave the rise to this channel. What video, all the views and stuff that was acknowledged when as the previous videos. So it's definitely that one. That's definitely where it all began. Where did the madness begin? Rather than how does it end?
For a lot of those people, it seemed to have ended on that video.
All right. Okay. Fine. We will talk. We will talk later. Okay. Just don't watch a Christmas movie. That sounds like a good idea. After Thanksgiving's done, yeah, it is about time. About time for Christmas. Yeah. Why not?
The best Thanksgiving film the world has ever seen is A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ooh, okay. There's some debate there. Yeah, for my money, it's Free Birds.
Well, I know everyone debates whether it's a Halloween or a Christmas film. Well, I tell you what, it's an in between. Therefore, it's Thanksgiving.
I see what you mean. Okay, I still prefer Free Birds, but for Thanksgiving purposes. Anyways, that's that. So yeah, which one do you prefer out of all the Gach videos we've seen so far? I think honestly, my money's on the first one. As much as I like the types of Gach stuff, like the skits there, I do think the first one was the best one today. The one with all the Darwins and such. I want to see more of the Darwins. I'm generally really, they captivated me.
Ghosty,
Oh yeah. Also, yeah. Please do leave likes on the stream. Following Josh's example for once, he's actually done something correct. Leaving a like on the stream.
Jeez. How rude, Jacob. How rude. How dare you?
Oh, like you haven't said worse to him. Come on.
No, he's my best friend, definitely. Don't take that to heart, by the way, Josh. Okay, I don't need you getting all weird.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Kitty, do I have any ideas for a video game related series? I have many ideas for many series, none of which are really video games. No.
I might have some ideas. In fact, I actually once wrote an entire script for a gacha movie about that was set in a video game. I just never had
Yeah,
time to prepare it because let alone it's going to think how long it takes me to make episodes. Imagine a movie.
I still kind of wish we launched Mutant Girl with the film, but
What, just with a film? Like, yeah,
well,
that would
yeah,
have
with the original film that we had planned, but or that you had planned. The Mutant Girl goes to high school.
Oh, I thought you were about launching up the entire show overall. Okay.
No, I still kind of wish we launched the third season with that, but
I mean, everything is
just because we never get full length films in Gacha, I never see those, especially not good ones.
they exist. They exist. In fact, you know what? Maybe next time I'll review one. Maybe next time I'll go for a movie. I don't know.
All right, sure.
Grab some
sure.
popcorn or something. I haven't had popcorn or stream in ages, but I'll find something. I'll pull something out of the ether. I don't know. But for now, I really should go because it is 1:32 a.m. and I am traveling tomorrow, so I will need to also eat and sleep. And there we go. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. Follow in Josh's example for once and do that. And also subscribe if you're not already. And hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving. I am thankful for everyone who indeed was here. Josh is thankful for my jokes, apparently. So that made his Thanksgiving. Fair enough.
They're only half jokes.
I have ideas for the intro. Post turns on a console or computer, and the intro is like a character customization thing. Yeah, actually, you could do that for every character that's there's like and has an in-game avatar. You could have like they're like, oh yeah, first they're starring blah 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 blah.
Josh,
as cleric. I don't know.
Josh, stop being so dense for a second. You being appreciated for being made fun of. There's a reason you're being made fun of. Multiple reasons, actually. Culmination of about a year or two at this point. Please, dear gods, Jacob, write a scene that has Mrs. Dysart teaching a lesson that pertains to social skills. I'm an autistic person talking. Jesus Christ.
That's not really her department, but I will see what I can do.
Maybe he'll listen to I can't call her Karis. Maybe he'll listen to Mrs. Dysart more than he'll listen to actual people talking. Albeit in a satirical, albeit in a somewhat satirical sense. Feel like there's lessons in these stories. Josh, stop laughing. These are half jokes. Okay, you are so infuriating sometimes, and not in the good way like Jacob. Okay.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everyone! Yeah,
You have the comedically infuriating like Aiden and Jacob but like I don't know about you, man.
I just learned what the word Schadenfreude means, and I intend to capitalize on it.
Lovely. No, here's the thing, Ghost Kid. No one can tell what Josh means. No one can tell what Josh means.
And immediately after, it's like, this was a great stream. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. We are going to wrap up now. We can wonder about the existence of Josh plenty more next time. So, I've always said like and subscribe and stuff. That's it. So on that note, until next time, happy Thanksgiving once more, and farewell.